Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing this morning? It's your boy Big Ghost Rider, man. Know what I'm saying? I want to start out by saying Happy New Year's to all of my beautiful people, man. You know what I'm saying? You now cruising with Big Ghost Rider, man. 2026, cruising with Ghost in the 2026, man. You know? This like episode number 23, if I'm not mistaken. You know, we starting the new year's talking about Texas politics, you know? And some people might be like, Ghost, man, you're going to start off the whole new year talking about Texas politics. That's all you talk is Texas politics. And I'm going to say, yeah. I think Texas politics is that important. If the Democrats can somehow flip Texas blue, and if they can maintain that blueness of Texas, that's pretty much game, set, point, match, you know? And that's what the Republicans are fighting to not have happen. If it wasn't for conservative organizations and people like Elon Musk who come together to basically save the conservative party. They say they're trying to save America. They're really saving the conservative party. If it wasn't for organizations like that, the Democrats, man, I think they would really be working a number on the Republicans, but that's not what happened. It's very competitive in American politics. But we talking Texas politics this morning. I want to say good morning to y'all. Happy New Year's, man. Y'all chilling with your boy, Big Ghost Rider, man. You know what I'm saying? What y'all do for the new year, man? Couple people I met up here since I've been in New York. You know what I'm saying? We went to Applebee's, you know, shared a moment, some fellowship with each other. I enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed y'all New Year's. I hope y'all ready to talk politics, man. Just waiting on the algorithm, waiting on YouTube. For all the people who are watching this content after it was pre-recorded, I ask that y'all double tap the screen for me. Like the video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You could go out, check out all the great content on the channel, man. I'll be trying to make videos and the such. So go to the video tabs, you know what I'm saying, the live tab and the short tab, and check out all the content. Appreciate the support. So this morning we talking about Ms Gina. I'll call her Ms Gina. I know I'm going to mispronounce her name, and I apologize about that. But we'll go ahead and get into it, man. I got a couple of little notes on the phone. If y'all haven't liked the video, make sure y'all double tap the screen for me. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Is that Southern? Good morning, Southern. Good morning. Y'all please double tap the screen for me. Happy New Year's, guys. So the source today for today's story is Nexstar, and it was published on Christmas Eve. In March, Texas Democrats will choose a candidate who will likely face Governor Greg Abbott in next November's election. Guys, it's not next November. It's this November. This January 1st, 2026. I know every time we get to a new year, it usually takes a little time for us to get used to it. But it's 2026, guys. Business at hand. Like people that went out and got drunk, they got high, they chilling with the family. Man, yeah, celebrate the new year, be thankful. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do none of that. So I woke up this morning ready with the business of America, man. And America has business. And some of the major business in America is the state of Texas and Governor Greg Abbott. Abbott does face a challenge in the Republican primary, but he is expected to easily earn the party's nomination. The Democratic primary appears to also have an early favorite. New polling shows State Rep Gina Hinojosa, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, holding a commanding lead over other Democrats in the race. The poll comes from the Barbara Jordan Public Policy Research and Survey Center at Texas Southern University. They polled 1,600 likely Democratic primary voters. The results show 41% say they intend to vote for Hinojosa Houston businessman Andrew White, who's the son of former Governor Mark White, was the next closest candidate at 6%, and former Congressman Chris Bell polled at 5% support. So it looked like amongst the Democrats, and we could say this is early, and it is early, I would say. But guys, if y'all don't realize, in the state of Texas, all across America, probably those primaries are in March. They're not in the middle of March. They're not at the end of March. They're at the beginning of March. Guys, we are 60 or less than 60 days from voting in the Republican primary and the Democratic primaries in the state of Texas for governor, for Senate, for all kind of Congress people across the districts, across the states. You know what I'm saying? So we are at that time. So you could say it's early polling, but Ms. Gina, amongst the Democratic candidates, she leads 35 points the next closest candidate. So on the Republican side, you got a clear picture in the Texas governor race of Governor Greg Abbott. He looks like he's going to represent the state of Texas on the Republican ticket. That's like without even saying, we know that's what's going to happen. But on the Democratic side, you would expect a tough primary. It might get tougher, but it's not there right now. State Rep Ms. Gina. I don't take anything for granted, Ms. Gina said. It is a feeling of satisfaction to know that my work over almost a decade has been appreciated by Democrats across this state. And Ms. Gina, she young. She's ambitious, man. She's bold. And she says, even though she's young, the next generation, it feels like, can y'all feel this in America? If y'all can't feel it, maybe y'all are out of touch with politics, but I'm telling you what's going on in America. It's like a surge. The next generation of American leadership is stepping forward. You know what I'm saying? Guys, today, January 1st, Mandami is taking over, man, in the state of New York City, in New York City. And I want to say congratulations to Mandami, man. But it feels like with Mandami and other candidates all across America, do it feel like it's like a generational change or something is happening different in American politics? And that's what Ms. Gina is representing. She's representing the change. She says she's young, but she's fought hard for her constituents. The poll also found 42% of likely Democratic primary voters say they're not yet sure how they'll vote. That was White, Bell, and Bobby Cole, a firefighter and farmer in the state, making their pitch to sway those undecided voters. White said he's running as an independent Democrat. He described that as a Democrat who will unite progressives and moderates together and invite independents into our party. White pointed out that it has been more than 30 years since the Texas Democrat has won a race statewide. He said his business background sets him apart from previous candidates who have run and lost. My dad used to say, if you want to have a different result, you got to do something different, White said, and that's true. Greg Abbott is undefeated running against politicians. I'm different. I'm a businessman, and I'm ready to do the job. Now, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but Mr. White, Governor Greg Abbott is undefeated against politicians. He will be undefeated against businessmen too in the state of Texas. Like, y'all, next week now we doing Jasmine for Texas, so don't get misunderstood, big ghostwriter independent, but I do have love for Texas Democrats, especially if your name is future Senator Crockett, Jasmine Crockett. But I'm telling y'all, though, y'all know Greg Abbott. That's my dog now. You feel me? How can you hate on Governor Abbott? That's why Texas loves Greg Abbott. I mean, you think about 25 years ago, I want to say this, 25 years ago, you got President Bush. He comes and he signs the Americans with Disabilities Act into law. I'm a disabled veteran, so this is special to me, okay? 25 years later, you have a governor of the state of Texas in a wheelchair. He has a visible disability. And we could look at some numbers in the state of Texas in a minute, man. Texas economy is one of the fastest growing economy in America, bar none. Even California, they don't have the debt. It's cheaper to live in Texas. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about Texas got a surplus in their economy. Texas is booming. Like a lot of the pain, economic pain and woes that you feel in other places in America, it's not felt in Texas. You got to understand that. And this Governor Abbott country. So I might love Jasmine and I might love Texas Democrats and want Texas Democrats to win, but I'm realistic. I will forever be realistic against what you are up against, Ms. Crockett, and the rest of you Texas Democrats. And being realistic about what you're up against, that's how you win. You can't just say, oh, nah, it ain't no nothing. That's Greg Abbott country. That's Bush country. You see what I'm saying? But Democrats do win in Bush country. They can't win in Governor Abbott's country, okay? But you need to have the proper respect and understanding that Governor Abbott has done a great job with the state of Texas and their economy, and he's popular. And I'm finna show you that in a minute. We're gonna let Texans speak instead of ghostwriters speak. The ghostwriter was a Texan. I lived in Texas for two some years, so I know Texas politics. This is White's second campaign for governor in 2018. He lost the Democratic Party runoff to Lupe Valdez, who was defeated by Abbott in the general election. Chris Bell also made a previous run for governor. He was the Democratic nominee in 2006, finishing behind Governor Rick Perry in the general election. The race was unusual in that there were two independent candidates, Comptroller Carol Quintin Strayhorn, as well as singer and humorist Kinky Friedman. Bell is a lawyer who calls himself a recovering politician. I like that. He said that he believes now is a critical time in the state of Texas, and that's what led him to move back into the political arena. I really do believe that Greg Abbott and others have basically declared war on public school education and public schools that have been the keys to so many futures for Texans, Bell said. Now, I've heard that said a few times about Governor Abbott declaring war on public school education and public schools. I heard that said before. In my opinion, that's more of a lane that's more geared towards Texas for a politician to run on. Because just attacking Governor Abbott on the economy, the state of Texas economy isn't that bad. You won't be as successful. Affordability, yeah, I think you will be successful attacking affordability anywhere in America. Unless you chilling in Elon Musk's house or Jeff Bezos' house. They're not concerned with no affordability. These rich people. But I'm saying for the average America, affordability is important. But in Texas, though, when you start talking about things like the infrastructure, you start talking about things like the power grid and public school education to make sure that kids graduate high school, there are one or two things, either ready to go to college or ready to go to work. And I assure you that's my number one goal, Bell said. Coles describes himself as an everyday, ordinary Texan. He believes that people like that are key to the Texas economy and it should be prioritized by state leaders. I think we've been left behind by a leadership in Austin that is catered to big donors and big corporations. I mean, bro, I hear these people and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, man. These politics as usual. It's just Texas politics, but it's politics as usual, man. You talking about the state of Texas, you talking about 30 million people, you talking about a statewide race. I mean, if the Senate race is 100 million, what you think the governor's race is? We'll look it up in a second. That's a big race, the governor's seat in the state of Texas. You see what I'm saying? It's politics as usual. But I'm saying, me, even with, if I, as a political strategist, okay, even, and I'm talking like this because I'm helping Jasmine. Or I'm you know what I'm saying, doing the political strategy. And I want to say Jasmine for Texas, a new episode next week. So y'all look out. That's episode number 3. Hoping that Jasmine, as a Texas Democrat, becomes the next senator from the state of Texas. But I'm realistic about the landscape and the politics in the state. You know what I'm saying? Some people aren't like that. They'll talk about, I'm saying, even if Ghost was a Texas Democrat, and I'm making this point for a reason, I'm going to get back into the politics of the situation or the politics of this race with Ms. Hinojosa against Governor Abbott. But what I'm saying is, even as a Democrat, or speaking for Democrats, I would never go out there and just bash on Governor Abbott's economy when his economy is doing good. That's the same thing as President Trump coming out and saying that affordability is a hoax. You cannot fool the people on some stuff. They know they're going to the stores and they buying stuff. Okay, listen, people went to the stores and they bought eggs and goods and beef and whatever during the first term of Trump, right? Okay, so President Trump leaves, well, COVID happens, and then President Trump leaves, and President Biden come, and then they go into the grocery store and oh, man, everything is so freaking expensive. We can't afford to live, right? 4 years go, and then President Trump is running for president again, and he come out and say he's going to lower the cost of goods on day one. The people going to the store spending money, they doing their budget during each of the presidential candidates and during their presidential tenures. So you can't lie to them and say, hey, whoa, the price of goods ain't high. It's just a hoax. You're not going to buy it. That's the same thing if you're a Democrat and you going out there trying to win independents and swing voters in Texas, and you like, hey, the economy in Governor Abbott sucks. The people aren't going to buy it. It's not going to sell. You can't win like that. You got to attack him on his weaknesses. And don't even address the economy in the state of Texas. Address affordability. Because when you start talking about stuff that people know that govern, even the people who are not Democrats or not Republicans, and the people who do not like Governor Abbott, they know that Texas, their economy has a surplus. It's a bunch of people in the state of Texas who are not Republicans or Democrats, and it's a lot that are Democrats. They do not like Greg Abbott, and they know that the state of Texas, their economy has a surplus. See what I'm saying? So I'm saying, trying to win votes, you're not going to win votes by lying to the people. You got to be real to the people. And that goes for any of the politicians out there running in races for the midterm elections. Guys, if y'all have not liked the video, I ask that y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, guys. The primary elect for both parties will be held on March the 3rd. Both parties in state of Texas, March the 3rd. Guys, today, January 1st. So that means Saturday's the 3rd, Sunday's the 4th, Monday's the 5th. Come Monday, you less than 60 days from when the voters are about to hit the polls in the state of Texas. Y'all better wake up. If y'all running campaigns, I hope y'all not asleep. I hope y'all not drunk. I hope y'all didn't get too full like Ghost Rider for New Year's, bruh. It's time to roll up your sleeves and get to work. The business of America. Who trying to win the election? Who want to be the next governor of Texas come November? Who want to be the next senator from the state of Texas come November? There are no general election polls that pit Hinojosa against Abbott at this stage, because we believe she will be the Democratic nominee for governor. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty big. A young Hispanic female that's on the ticket for the Democrats running for governor in Texas. I mean, you know, it is Governor Abbott's 4th term. It'd be the longest running ever governor. Think about that. The Texas Constitution give him 4 terms, 16 years. He'll pass Rick Perry. I think Rick Perry did 14 years as governor. He's the longest serving governor in the state of Texas. Well, if Governor Abbott runs and wins next year, that will give Governor Abbott the longest tenure of any governor in the history of the state of Texas. 4 full terms, 16 years. So even though their economy is doing good, this is an argument. See, when you're truthful, you can frame these arguments, political strategy with Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? Texas politics. You got a young Hispanic female, and we talked about the demographics in the state of Texas. The Hispanics are the largest constituents of any people in the state of Texas. And in Texas, you know what I'm saying, a lot of black people that will vote with Hispanics, especially if she's a Democrat. So she has a large swath of voters to reach. She's a female, and she's young, and she represents change. But you know, Texas is big oil country. Texas is a big business state. And they got to look at, Ms Hinojosa has to have policies to where the business people in the state of Texas got to look at her and see that she will lead Texas forward business-wise and do a better job than Governor Abbott. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? There are no direct general election polls between the two of them now. Okay? Governor Abbott's current focus is on his reelection bid, seeking a record fourth term in office. An earlier poll from November 2025 by the Texas Tribune, UT, found that Governor Abbott remained the most popular Texas politician with a 51% favorable rating, and that's huge. I want you guys to think about that for a second. We need to marinate on that for a second. Anybody who's running for any office in the state of Texas, okay, you need to understand that right now, presently, that Governor Abbott has a 51% approval rating. That's pretty good for a three-term sitting governor. He's over 50%, which lets you know that he'll easily win. He should easily win in a re-election, you know? So, I mean, whenever I would be running my campaign, I would be aware of these things, you know what I'm saying? Because these things are important. If you guys have not liked the video, make sure you guys like that video, double tap that screen for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Let me see. I'm trying to see what you guys are talking about. If we're talking about anything good, politics, man, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Jamie says, don't forget about your homeless, disabled veterans today. Yeah, first of all, shout out all the veterans in America. You know what I'm saying? I heard some, conversations. People are discussing veterans and different things with the veterans in America. But I just want to start off by shouting out all the veterans in America. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a disabled veteran, you have a special place in my heart for sure. Definitely. And if you're homeless as well, you have a place in my heart. So, but Happy New Year's to everyone. For sure. Someone says Jinx from Springfield, Ohio. Happy New Year's, Jamie. Joshua, Happy New Year. I appreciate that. Happy New Year. Gregory says, do I watch any sports? Yeah, I watch sports, man. We talking politics, but y'all, right now, guys, I'm just in the stream kicking it with you guys. So anything you guys put down below in the chat, I'll try to read as many of y'all's chats as I can. You know what I'm saying? On this New Year's morning, and I'll kick it with you guys for a couple of hours. We can have any kind of conversation you want to have. Coming up on this Saturdays, I have picks and parlays. So if you guys do watch sports, Ohio State played Miami. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. A lot of times I fade the public. If you fade in the public, you would have faded Ohio State because Ohio State was a huge favorite. I mean, any of us would think that Ohio State was finna win that game, but Miami shocked everybody. Covered the spread and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then, so we have a lot of games tonight. So if you guys want me to pick games or talk about games tonight, y'all just put it in the chat. Y'all put the game y'all want me to pick, and I'll tell you who I think will win. But I think the whole sports world in general was surprised by not only Miami's win, but like how dominant they played and competitive they were throughout the entirety of the game. It's not like they just snuck out a win. You see what I'm saying? So thank you for that. Let's see who else. What we got? Oh, that's Gregory. He said he's new to this channel. He just subscribed. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, you okay? We usually talk politics like we were talking Texas politics, but you know what I'm saying? I finished the content real early. I don't think there's really that big of a news story about the governor's race in the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's that big of a news story. We can, look at different numbers and figures, but really we go over those numbers and figures. And I have a new episode of Jasmine for Texas coming up next week. And basically that's where I talk Texas politics. But I just wanted to highlight that Governor Abbott was running for a fourth term, and he did have a young, popular female Texas Democrat running against him. But like me, like campaigning for her or even saying that I believe that she will beat Governor Abbott. I mean, that just me being realistic. I hope she wins. I hope she's competitive. But me thinking or saying that I really believe from this point right now that she will be the 3-term governor of Texas who's polling over 51% popularity, I'm not even going to kid, play, or joke with you. I don't think she's going to win. But I mean, it's really wrong for me to say that. I looked at the numbers and seen how far ahead of the other Democrats she was. Because she's really she's really beating up on the other Democrats. So I was like, man, she must be really, really popular. You know what I'm saying? But that's just amongst Democrats. She got to run a statewide race in the state of Texas. And like I said, we've been looking at, Texas and Texas politics. Jasmine for Texas. So I'm aware of Texas and Texas politics. But I think Jasmine has a realistic chance of flipping that seat in the state of Texas and turning that Senate seat blue in the state of Texas. But as far as the governor's mansion, like you really kind of like smoking on some or hitting some fentanyl if you thinking that Governor Abbott, you know what I'm saying? If the governor's mansion is going to go to a Democrat in the state of Texas, you smoking on some good crack. Not just crack, good crack. You know what I'm saying? Now, that being said, anything can happen for you optimists out here. But I'm just saying, that's why I got down in the comments early. You know what I'm saying? This New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, 2026. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to kick it with the chat because, I mean, us keep on talking about Governor Abbott running against anybody really in the state of Texas. I mean, like, I don't think there's much credence. You know what I'm saying? When President Trump ran against VP Harris, like, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much after, we knew it was Joe Biden against President Trump. President Trump, he held his own throughout that whole race. But I'm saying Governor Abbott is extremely much more popular than President Trump in the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? He's done I highlighted it, a great job with the Texas economy. So for me, realistically, I don't think it's no reason to have to cover extensively, Texas politics as far as Governor Abbott and that governor's race. You know what I'm saying? But I'm down in the comments, whatever y'all want to talk about. We not jumping. I'm just, talking about what you guys want to talk about. Let's see. Gregory says, we will win on Saturday. Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to pin that one because Gregory's talking about sports. Man, listen, I'm going to say this. If you ask me to pick that game, okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll do that. I'll do that for you, Gregory. I'll do that for you real quick. So let's look at the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. And for all you people who are not sports fans, I apologize. But I do have a sports episode coming up on Saturday called Picks and Parlays. So this is how I pick my team. So first, this is what we're going to do. We're going to look at the San Francisco 49ers versus the Seattle Seahawks. 49ers versus Seattle Seahawks. Let's look at some predictions and some picks. Okay? Let's see what we got. Predictions for the upcoming 49ers versus Seahawks week. I'm sorry, guys. My BMW, it got a mind of its own sometimes. Predictions for the upcoming 49ers versus Seahawks week 18 gamer split. But many lean towards a close, high-scoring affair with some analysis favoring the Seahawks to win outright due to the 49ers injury. Potential for a run-heavy game and rain, while others see the 49ers covering the spread or winning the game. Odds show Seattle favored by a small margin around 1.5 points. So they're saying Seattle is favored to win the game by 1.5 points. 49ers got a lot of injuries. Seattle's got a strong ground game. Seattle's defense is expected to keep the 49ers from their highest scoring outbursts. 35-17 49ers win was predicted by one source, but others see the Seahawks winning the tight one. Home field advantage. See, this is what I got. This is what I'm going to do, okay? So in a game like this, I'm going to fade the public. So I want to say public betting. I'm sorry, guys. He put me on the spot. When I do my show on Saturday, I already have this done. Public betting, NFL, or I'm going to say San Francisco versus Seattle. So let's see how the public is betting. Guys, one thing you're going to learn about Vegas is Vegas don't lose. The house never loses, okay? The house never loses. Let's see. I want to see percentages. So y'all give me just a second. I'm looking at the 49ers, who are 12-4. Seattle is 13-3. Seattle's favored by 1.5 percentage points. But it looked like the public is betting on the 49ers. 64% of the money, it looks like it's on the 49ers on that point spread. I don't know, man. I probably fade the public, man. Gregory, I hate to do it to you, man. I'm probably going to have to go with the Seahawks. I don't know, man. Too many people picking the 49ers, man. Oh, well, I don't know. Well, on BET, BET MGM, you know what I'm saying? They're only 52%. I say, look, let's look at iShark. Anytime you see the public betting hard and heavy on the team, that's what happened. Everybody bet on Ohio State. What you think gonna happen in Vegas? The house don't never lose. And everybody and their mama and daddy and grandma picking Ohio State. You gotta fade the public in games like that. Those games that's that big, man. You know what I'm saying? This, if you see a whole lot of people and they betting and they pick, I don't care who playing. It could be that's how those sorry teams be winning. Y'all don't understand it. I understand it. The house don't be losing like that. So let's see. Both the Seahawks and 49ers have won 6 straight games. Okay, San Francisco beat Seattle 17-13 in a hard-nosed defensive battle way back in week 1. Okay. Let's see. Seattle held Christian McCaffrey to just over 3 yards per carry. Back then, on the flip side, 49ers, brutal stalwarts, Nick Bosworth, Sam Donald, the betting trends favor the Seahawks as a 7-2 straight up in the last 9 games. San Francisco date back to 2004. 49ers are just 4-6 against the spread. Man, and it look like the public is betting heavy on San Francisco. Guys, if I had to pick that 49ers game against Seattle, I would take Seattle. That's what I would take. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys pick some parlays on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I have all the research already done, so I'll just be reading instead of searching since Mr. Gregory put me on the spot. But like I said, whatever y'all putting down there below, I'll answer y'all questions. But if I had to pick a winner, you know what I'm saying? I'll have my picks in parlay that I'm going to stand on. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it last Saturday. I'm going to do it this Saturday. But I have my teams that I'm standing on that you're going to be able to judge me off of. You see what I'm saying? Moving forward. But I'm saying just to help you out, Gregory, I know San Francisco, your team, I never bet when I'm picking a team like on the Saints. I picked the Saints to beat the Titans last week. You know what I'm saying? But that's because I really believe that the Saints are playing good football. They're playing solid football. They have a franchise quarterback who a lot of people are saying is good as Josh Allen, and he looks like he is. So a Saints team like that, unless they playing against a really, really good team, you know what I'm saying? I also took the Bears and the points against the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? So it all just depends, but I usually like fading the public because I know that the house don't be losing that much. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What's up, Phil Collins? I see you down there talking reckless. Why y'all talking about the N-word? Gregory, you said who's predicted to win the Super Bowl? I'm not sure who they predicted to win it. You asking who? Let's look then. Gregory want to keep talking sports. Let's look real quick. I mean, you saying who is predicted or who you think I think's gonna win? Let's see. So, Seattle, Los Angeles Rams, and the Denver Broncos are listed as the top favorites to win the Super Bowl. Seattle Seahawks, Los Angeles Rams, and the Denver Broncos. I mean, to think that though, that the Seahawks would be. I mean, I don't know how they're not saying the Eagles will be in there too, but I don't know. You know, that's just them. But to think that the Seattle Seahawks would be like they're expecting Seattle to win the Super Bowl. They're playing against the 49ers. To think that the 49ers, even though Seattle's a favorite, most people are betting on the 49ers. That's surprising. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they said Seattle's one of the teams they expect to win the Super Bowl. Phil says your wife is a cheater. I hate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do, Phil. Your wife's a cheater, man. What can y'all tell Phil to do if his wife's a cheater? Divorce her, right? Yeah, Gregory. I mean, that's what happened with the Saints. You know what I'm saying? But that's mostly because, you know, like I said, you get a franchise quarterback, a quarterback that good, that's what's going to happen, you know, for sure. I'm trying to see what else you guys are talking about. Somebody in here, like, we always have people that talks like things about race. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's the, well, I mean, I can say, but I'll address this real quick. Like, people's infatuation with race and racial relations in America, you know what I'm saying? Like Nick Fuentes, for instance, who in his mind, he might, listen, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Yesterday, I was sitting down at the table, okay? I'm sitting down with the Hispanic male and an Egyptian, a pure-born Egyptian male. And of course, I'm a Black American, okay? And we were sitting down and we were having a conversation. I guess you could say kind of having a conversation on race. But I'm saying, even though we're having that conversation, we being like realistic about Nigerians. That's what we were talking about, Nigerians. And I wasn't hating on no Nigerians, but I'm saying, like, I know Nigerians. I'm talking about real natural born Nigerians, the ones who are in America, the ones who are across the world. And Nigerians are a race of people who a lot of people don't play with. And it's and so we all males. And one of the guys from Egypt, so he understands what I'm talking about. Because we were just calling out countries. We were just being funny. And I said Nigerians, and we all laughing. But I'm dead for real serious. If I see, so Nick Fuentes say that he walk on a bus. And if he sees a black man sitting across on the bus, he might not go sit by that black man because he's scared. He didn't say because he's scared. He's just saying because black people are maybe prone to violence and might be prone to do something. You see what I'm saying? Well, what I'm saying is I kind of was feeling like that, you know what I'm saying, about maybe an Egypt. I'm not going to be scared, but I could see how people would be intimidated, you know what I'm saying, by a different race. I really could see that. But I'm saying to go as far as to say that, you know, black people are not good, or you should be scared of black people, or you should be scared of all Nigerians, you know, that's going too far. Or some things are better left unsaid. You know, that's a family discussion or a kitchen table discussion. You know, you can't feel like you are being real because you're being racist. You know what I'm saying? I'll let y'all catch up with me because I'm getting somewhere with this, because I see people having this, right? We have racial discussions down in the chat a lot. You can't feel like you being real because you being racist, because you speaking hatred. You see what I'm saying? If you know a lot of white people who are racist and you just speaking to that racism that's within inside of them, you can't get some stars like, or some cards like you being real. That's not being real. You just being racist. That's all that is. So I'm saying I'm really not with no racist stuff, but you know, I try to be fair about it. I could see how some white people are intimidated by black people. I can see that. I could see how that's what I was saying. I was saying, like, I don't see how any race or person wouldn't be intimidated by a Nigerian or maybe by Haitian. You see what I'm saying? So there are some races or some groups of people that can be more intimidating, but that's no reason or no call or no nothing to be racist. That's no excuse for racism. There'll never be no excuse for racism. Baby Bubba says, I was saying, like, that's just what some people, some white people are intimidated by blacks. And that's facts. That's what Nick Fuentes was saying on his show. That's the gist of his whole conversation. That there's a lot of white people that are intimidated by black. No, Vernon, I'm not bringing up the race. Somebody else was bringing up the race. You know what I'm saying? If you following this content on the live stream, you know this is basically, I'm ghost streaming right now. That's why I call it. It's New Year's. I told you how Governor Abbott probably was going to easily become the next governor of the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? So after we do that, then we start talking about whatever you guys want to talk about in the chat. Talk a little sports. People always want to bring up race. Want to talk race. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. If you guys want to donate to the channel, hit the button with the dollar sign in it. And your donations are much appreciated. But yeah, man, people want to talk race. I'm not afraid of talking race. I'm not racist. You know what I'm saying? And I know, I'm confident I'm not a racist. I'm a litigator. I tackle tough arguments and conversations. I could do it gracefully and tactfully. And still tell the truth, like Nick Fuentes. And like I said, I'm aware that there are people that are intimidated by black men. A lot of people. Not just white people, not just white females. There's other black people that are intimidated by black males. Not that much, but it exists. There's other races that's intimidated by black males. But that don't mean you have to be a racist. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You don't have to be a racist because you're intimidated by somebody. You know how I see unfair about it? I'm going to see both sides of the conversation or both sides of the argument. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Happy New Year, baby. You feel me? Y'all kicking it with Big Ghost Rider, man. I just try to keep it real with people, man. It ain't a black or white thing to me. But somebody said, know the Father, you know the Son. That's true. Bugatti, thank you for the donation. Thank you. And Happy New Year's to everybody. Love is mutual. The love is mutual. Mason, Happy New Year, baby. Y'all feel that? Feelings behavior is passed through the genes. I mean, some people, I don't understand what you mean by that. You mean that people that their behavior is based off their feelings? You said that's passed through the genes? I'm not that sure what you mean by that. Or what you're trying to say by that. Guys, if anything y'all want to talk about though, man, y'all could throw it down below in the comment section, man. While we do that, man, I want to show y'all my surroundings real quick, man. I've been wanting to do this for a second. Y'all, it snowed again in New York. Surrounded, man. Look, it's like the snowplow drivers. Ain't nobody want to get up this morning for New Year's, bro. They drunk. Nah, I'm just saying. I'm just playing. I see my boy here across the street over there. If y'all can't see him, you know what I'm saying. But I'm talking about the snow building up, though, y'all. Look at those mountains. That snow back there. Whew, that about 12 feet of snow, right? About 12 feet of snow, y'all. Man, oh man. What we got, y'all? Trying to finish up this sandwich. I feel like I've been eating this sandwich, man, for the last 2 hours. Right before I got on the live stream, I was eating this sandwich. I feel like I done gained about 15 pounds eating this sandwich too, man. Real talk, but it was so fire. Shout out to all the EMTs in the state of New York. Shout out to all the public officials in the state of New York. Happy New Year's, dog. Happy New Year's, Joseph. Oh yeah, Sharon, it's pretty chilly. It's 25 degrees right now, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't complaining about nothing. We blessed and thankful. We fat and full, you know what I'm saying? Anything y'all want to talk about in politics, man, I'm just on here kicking it, man. I got a couple hours to burn. It's New Year's, man. Ain't really no work to be done today, you know what I'm saying? But tomorrow we right back on it, though. Won't be live tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying? Got some cases, got some work to work on. But you know, sometimes you eat food, bro. Like you could feel yourself get. You feel me? It's like I could feel myself getting fatter eating this sandwich. Real talk. Like I know I gained at least a good 5-10 pounds. Man, somebody said West Minnesota. I bet you it's so cold up there. So cold. Guys, it's New Year's, and I'm saying I still talk politics with y'all, but me actually doing a whole political show, I'm saying who going live today? I don't even know if CNN doing the news today. No, I'm just playing everybody off, man. It's New Year's Day. But your boy Ghost on the live stream kicking it with you. I'm just not trying to do no research or nothing, man. I'm just trying to cut the small talk. Freestyle with you guys, you know what I'm saying? We're freestyling today. What's up, Arkansas? I'm saying Arkansas this cold, y'all. I'm talking about that's a mountain back there, boy. Look out the window. That's tall as the car. Oh, back there is taller than the car. Look back there, bro. I mean, even them hitting the roads, though, a little bit. But you can still see the mountains of snow. It's starting to build up. You feel me? It's starting to build up in New York, man. It's starting to build up. That snow building up here, boy. Oh, yeah. You in January now. It's the cold months. You feel me? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Jesse? Somebody said they've been to the Philippines. I want to go so bad. I feel like I go to the Philippines, I'm going to come back with a wife. You feel me? JD say zesty, man. Yeah, that thing was spicy. I gained about 20 pounds eating that cell. Oh. He said, family in Anchorage, Alaska. Man, listen, I'm from Biloxi, Mississippi. I talked to somebody in Biloxi yesterday or the day before. They said it was 76 degrees at this time of year. But I'm looking at I'm saying, listen, bro, I ain't even gonna lie to you. So this morning, like, fat boy gotta eat. I really ain't eat no dinner. You know, I eat 2 times a day. I'm a single man, you know what I'm saying? I just eat when I get hungry. But like, if I eat at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that was the last time I'm hungry. 5 o'clock, I'm not trying to eat, bro. I'm chilling. Like, I'm researching. I'm doing some legal work, bro. I'm just taking it easy, bro. So 5 o'clock, I'm not hungry. I'm going to just grab something quick. I'm saying I ain't got no kid myself, bro. That's it. Bro, grab a couple cookies, bro. You know you wake up. I wake up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Bro, I'm starving. You feel me? Ain't no kitchen nowhere. Ain't nobody cooking no food. I'm starving. So I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, bet. I already know what the deal is. Hit up that Mickey D's. So I wake up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna head to Mickey D's or whatever like that. And it's snow. I'm talking about coming down. Snow. Let it snow. Bro, look, I'm on a mountain. You feel me? It's pitch black, and it's snowing. And I'm talking about, I ain't gonna lie, you ain't got no mountains of snow, but it's at least a good inch of snow. So I'm saying you going down that mountain, you go any road you going down, and you going up and down and curvy. And you ain't got no traction on your tires. and it's pitch black outside, and you know what I'm saying? It's a Beamer, but this thing swerving though. It's a little bit of swerving. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, you got God with you. You know, we're trying to get some Mickey D's, bro. Spun the block, tried to get some Mickey D's. Couldn't get no Mickey D's, but I hit up Cameron's, though. Got that big fat sandwich. I ain't supposed to be eating all that food this early in the day. Y'all, excuse me, big ghostwriter. I didn't make no New Year's resolutions. I should have made a New Year's resolution to lose about 25 pounds. You feel me? Fat boy. Yeah, fat boy status. Brandon said, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Mac Daddy Burger at the Mickey D's. Mickey D's the spot, bro. Y'all can hate on McDonald's all y'all want to. Who in the live stream don't go to McDonald's? Stop. Be real now. Be real. That wasn't McDonald's, though. But, bro, I stay at McDonald's. I need a sponsorship from McDonald's. McDonald's, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? I need that sponsorship. Because I'm saying I stay at McDonald's. Bro, I can't tell you. Look, and I'm eating for myself, and I'm eating like value menu and everything, bro. But I still spend hunduns at the Mickey D's spot every month. Hunduns. Duns. You hear me? I'm eating every day. Every day, bro. I might not, listen, every day. Sometimes, if I get 3 meals, I'm saying I'm going to touch McDonald's probably once a day. If I don't touch McDonald's 7 times a week, I'm going to touch it at least 5. Facts. At least 5. If I look 10 times, I'm saying 10 times probably about the average I'm going to touch McDonald's. Because you eat multiple times a day. You ain't just eat. Bro, so in the morning time, I'm going to get 2 sausage or 2 chicken biscuits, 2 McChickens. Straight. That's my favorite breakfast. 2 McChickens and some strawberry jelly, boy. Favorite breakfast, bro. I'm Gucci. If I eat that at 5 in the morning, I ain't got to eat till 12 or 1. 12 or 1, that's your lunch. I'm finna bust something down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting older. I can't eat them fries all the time. But if it's up to me, man, Mickey D's got them buy one, get one, everything. Buy one, get one, everything. Boy, shoot. And them fries be free on the app. You know, if you buy, when I buy the food just regular, it'd be like $10, $12, $13. I done pay $4, $5 on the app, boy. I come through there full, swerving from the me. I'm a single man, bro. Shoot, you know, Taco Bell. You know, I said we went to Applebee's yesterday, but you know what I'm saying, up to New York. We eat at the Bodega sometime. Go get you that breakfast bun. You know what I'm saying, that breakfast sandwich. However you like, you cook that eggs on the bun, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff down south, we do that at Waffle House or Denny's or any kind of breakfast kind of place. But it's not the same, though, I guess, Waffle House like the Bodega, but I kind of look at it like, you know what I'm saying? You going in there, certain kind of things you looking for at the Bodega. So at Waffle House, like down south, because we like, I mean, you know what I'm saying, like some of how they serving these bagels and these breakfast buns and these breakfast sandwiches, like you from the south, you come up here, you in New Jersey, you're not looking to eat that. You're not trying to look at getting up from the Bodega, boy. You want to go to Waffle House. You feel me? But they ain't no Waffle House. You got to get adjusted to what they got going on out here. The sun, God got the sun coming out. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to melt no snow. I promise you, some of this snow that's been on this road, that snow been on that road for weeks. It ain't going nowhere. That's how cold it is up here, boy. Somebody said, I'm 62 and my son is 10 years old. Man, you was getting busy, wasn't you, baby? Somebody said the fries are the best. Yeah, McDonald's fries are fire, though. No lie, though. They are fire. When they hot, they fire, though. You know what I'm saying? I just ate some curly fries, though. Y'all remember them curly fries? Like Arby's or something like that? I like those curly fries, bro. I like seasoned fries, too. But to me, seasoned fries could easily be nasty if they not, you know what I'm saying, fresh. I need to do a cooking show, don't I? not a cooking show, but be like Art Fennell or whatever like that, man. I watch that all the time, bro. That's fire though. Bodega, that boy Bodega. Go to the bodega. What's wrong with the bodega, man? You said Puerto Rico, bro. That's what they call it, bro. You where you at? I don't know where you at, bro. But wherever you at, you ain't up here. You ain't up here. If you don't know about the bodega, you talking about you must be in the South. You must be a Southern Hispanic person who just speaking Spanish. I'm saying up here, bro, the bodega, that's where it's at. That deli? Any Spanish or the Puerto Rican delis? Yeah, boy, where you at? You know where I'm at? I'm in New York, boy. You feel me? I'm in the tri-state. You feel me? I'm in the you didn't know where that boy there, yeah, New Jersey and Connecticut, boy. Yeah, go to Danbury, Connecticut. You feel what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, the bodega, boy, that's where the deli, the market, the deli, the Puerto Rican deli, yeah, that's where they at, man. Everybody going there to get breakfast. Everybody going to the bodega. Who ain't going to the bodega? If you ain't going to the bodega, everybody going to the bodega. Somebody talking about cooking in the frying pan. You just cooked on your cast iron. Yeah, Brandon, though, for real, though, fam. Somebody say greetings from North Korea. You on the wrong live stream, Kim Jong-un. Y'all welcome Kim Jong-un to the live stream. Hey, bro, look. I ain't even gonna do that, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all my surroundings one more time, man. It's so cold out here. Man, should I take y'all out there, man? It ain't like y'all could feel it when we go out there. Hold on a second. Put y'all out there right there with it, baby. Y'all see that snow out there, baby? That ain't no green screen, baby. That's live and direct. You talking about mountains of snow. Mountains of. Bro, it's hard to go to New York City, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because where I'm at in New York, you know what I'm talking about? Where I'm at in New York, man, like, I want to ride to the city. If you guys don't know, you know, big Ghost Rider rolled through. It was all, I'm going to tell y'all a Christmas story. Y'all ready? This is a real Christmas story. I'm going to get it in as much as I can before the judge tell me to be quiet, because that's what he going to do. I'm suing his police department. You know what I'm saying? He going to tell me to be quiet. But he tell me to be quiet, you know what I'm saying? It was a Merry Christmas Eve. It was a Christmas Eve. And your boy, Big Ghost Rider, was in his chariot, known as a BMW X-Drive. Yes, sir. That's my chariot, Big Ghost Rider. So Big Ghost Rider in the BMW X-Drive, he was riding his chariot, riding all them two twin turbo engines. You know what I'm saying? And this little BMW, you know this thing get down. So I ride my chariot. You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas Eve. Bro, I told you I'm going to tell y'all Christmas. Y'all want me to entertain y'all, but this is a real story. So I'm a justice fighter. You know what I'm saying? I can't talk about Charlie Kirk and backdoors and all this other stuff because that's really not my lane. I don't know what's going on there. That's not my thing. But my thing is a justice fighter. So, bro, I'm riding my chariot. And have you guys ever heard of a town called Sleepy Hollow, New York? Oh, Ichabod Crane, the Headless Horseman. There's legends of a Headless Horseman that rides around Sleepy Hollow, New York. And so Ghost Rider, at 11:59 p.m. on Christmas Eve, takes a right turn into Sleepy Hollow, New York. The real Sleepy Hollow. The real Ichabod Crane, boy. The real Headless Horseman. So riding my chariot, it's now midnight, so it's Christmas Day. And I'm riding through Sleepy Hollow, New York. And I had an encounter with the Headless Horseman. Yeah, the ghost ran into the Headless Horseman. So the Headless Horseman, he ain't the Headless Horseman no more. The Headless Horseman, I took his whole torso. He ain't got no shoulders. He ain't got no chest. He ain't got no stomach. He ain't the Headless Horseman. He's the torso-less horseman. I took it all from him. Riding through Sleepy Hollow. One Christmas Eve or Christmas night. Oh, yeah. Federal court, we got live action, baby. Brand new case. Brand new case. You think Ghost Rider playing? Ghost Rider ain't playing, man. I be cracking smiles and I be laughing, but I got war wounds. This legal war is live, baby. I got war wounds. Real live war wounds. To prove I'm a justice fighter. Ain't nobody could say they fighting for justice and they ain't got no war wounds. How you a warrior and you ain't got no scars? How you a fighter and you ain't got no... You ever seen a boxer before? I'm not a boxer, but look at my finger. You see this finger? You see how low that... You see where that knuckle is? That knuckle's supposed to be up here, but that knuckle down here. Look at this knuckle. You see how these knuckles go in a line, kind of? And on this side, this knuckle right here, that's a boxer. Boxers have hands like that. Boxers got scars on their face. They got war wounds, man. They got scars that'll never go away. It's called war wounds. Well, I'm a fighter too. Not a boxer fighter. I'm a justice fighter. And so what happened to justice fighters? Go look up all the justice fighters in the history of the world. They go to jail, they get pulled over, they get locked up, they get stopped, they get their car towed for no reason. I got all of that under my belt, bro. I'm a justice fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? I got war wounds. Riding through Sleepy Hollow. New lawsuit, y'all. Eat greens and black eyed peas for money. I don't know what's that at. Westchester County. What's up with Westchester County? You know what I'm saying? What's up with Westchester County? I mean, don't just put Westchester County. I'm saying say what you got to say so we'll know. You feel me? Let the rest of us know what Westchester County, what's that mean? That means stay away from it? That mean if you black, you can't go there? What's that mean? He just said Westchester County. Like, I guess that's what they do in Westchester County, but I'm saying I'm not from no Westchester County. I'm not even from New York. I'm not even from New England. I'm not even from the East Coast. It's not like I'm from Virginia and rode up here from Maryland. Like, I kind of know, I got the game, kind of know what's going on. Boy, I'm from way the other side. It take a whole day to drive back to from where I'm from. A day. Think about that. 24 hours. Yeah, a whole day. That's how far away I'm from. Somebody said a relaxing Christmas, bro. Who trying to relax? Who trying to relax? Where that at? I need to pin that comment. We gonna talk about that for a second. Somebody said a relaxing Christmas. Who trying to relax? What kind of fighter are you? What battle you fighting in? Who you fighting against where you talking about relaxing? I don't want you to leave my army. Then you talking about, I just told him I'm a justice fighter, right? And he said, what a relaxing Christmas. What? What kind of fighter are you? Imagine if you fighting from justice for me. Imagine you my lawyer. What I want my lawyer to be doing on Christmas if he got a case for me. What I want somebody fighting for the U.S. law, to defend U.S. law, fighting to defend disabled veterans, what I want you to be doing for me on Christmas. I want you to be in Bali, huh? I want you to be chilling with some prostitutes, some hookers. You know what I'm saying? What I want you to be doing for me on Christmas. Standing on all 10, boy, I'm a fighter. I get, bro. Look, I told this story to my mama. I told her that, bro. I get mad respect. I think I told y'all this on the live stream, bro. They salute me up here, bro. They know what I do. Man, them boys put some. They might be saluting me up here, but that sandwich ain't saluting me. That thing was so spicy. Yo, boy, Ghost Rider feeling it right now, boy. Man, I apologize for all the people who come on the live stream looking to talk politics on New Year's Day. You know what I'm saying? Ghost Rider doing the y'all they came in here thinking this gonna be a real stream. I come on here to kick it with the people. Johnny Boy, he says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Johnny Boy. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. How you been? Kim Jong-un, president for life. Man, look, Kim Jong-un Rocket Man gonna get slapped with the, you feel me? Rocket Man. That's what we call Kim Jong-un. That's what President Trump call him, Rocket Man. I do want to, since I said that, somebody said Kim Jong-un, I want to say, though, President Trump, I feel like if you got to go back there, if you got to go back and bomb Iran again, after you said that program was totally obliterated, you really need to call Ghost Rider this time. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep on having to go back in and bomb Iran because they keep on trying to build. It's like what they going to do to me, they going to go to, I don't know. I don't really even want to say this, but it's like the Iranians, they going to go to China or Russia. They going to go to a place you can't bomb. I'm saying, what it take for, how much money it costs, or what would it take for the Iranians to buy a chunk of hidden land in China or Russia? A place where America can't bomb, or can't go, or can't get spies to. And say they buy one nuclear plant, and they build a bomb, and they ship it back to Iran. I'm saying, I think, you know, President Trump said something about a diplomatic. I think you got to take diplomatic means. Hey, look, I said talk politics Sunday, I'm all over the board, but I just wanted to address this because I don't want to do a whole live stream about this, but I do want to say this, though. I want to say, whenever you had the opportunity, I guess America or the military just wanted to show the rest of the world a B-2 bomber or some bombs that we had that nobody else in the world had. I guess we just wanted to drop those bombs. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, you know what I'm saying? If you got the Mossad or you got to put boots on the ground to get them centrifuges, that's what you got to do. So you don't have to worry about dealing with this problem no more at all. I ain't talking about an invasion of Iran. I'm talking about just if y'all done located the centrifuges, they knew where they were. These people are trying to build a nuclear bomb to wipe Israel off the face of the earth. They need centrifuges to build this bomb. So they got centrifuges, hundreds of them, underground. And you come out and say, hey, we gonna come bomb you in about a week or two. We finna bomb you. So you know what Iran did? They grabbed their centrifuges and they took them somewhere else. I'm saying, like, they going to end up getting that weapon. That's what's going to happen. Just like somebody said Kim Jong-un, that's what making me think Kim Jong-un, because President Trump had this problem with Kim Jong-un. And nobody don't ever talk about this. He told Rocket Man couldn't have a nuclear weapon, and Rocket Man got a nuclear weapon now. So I'm saying, I just think the way you going about that presidency, I just think you might be doing that a little bit wrong. That's just ghostwriter though. You know what I'm saying? They brought it up, Kim Jong-un. They keep talking about Rocket Man. That's what I'm saying. I just felt like the way President Trump doing that a little bit wrong. I really believe that. You letting Iran keep the centrifuges, they going to end up with a nuclear bomb. You can't keep going in and bombing them and you ain't getting the centrifuges. And if you can't hit the centrifuges, then you need to take a diplomatic method to try to do it. Last time but hey, you know, Ghostwriter don't know nothing. Just everything he be saying be true, but I don't know nothing. Yeah. Hey, everything I be saying before it happened be true, but I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just turned my back on it. I said, hey, look, you know, he bombed them and ain't nothing else happened. We ain't in no war and Iran ain't got no weapon tomorrow, so we just move on, forget about it. Like, yeah, that was the right move. But we starting to have the conversation again. Israel talking about the same conversation that we're having less than a year ago. What? Look, I want to look something up for y'all. I want to read something for you. We talking about Israel this morning, just for this second. Y'all, I want to do this for y'all. I want y'all to understand something. So y'all understand where I'm coming from. Because you got a lot of podcasters, a lot of live streamers, you got a lot of young people who hate Israel and who are anti-Semitic. I'm not that. I am the exact opposite of the anti-Semitic. Turkey's Erdogan says Israeli decision to recognize Somaliland unacceptable and illegal. And this is Reuters. And this was December the 30th. Turkish President Erdogan said on Tuesday that Israel's decision to formally recognize the self-declared Republic of Somaliland was illegal and an unacceptable step, adding that it was trying to drag the Horn of Africa into destabilization. Okay? So if you keep on reading, Turkey ain't happy with Israel. If you just know the politics in the world, you hear all these countries and all these nations who's not happy with Israel, who's not happy with Bibi. That's what I'm concerned about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, some of Bibi's decisions is bringing Israel into harm's way and has been for a long time. Bibi, you have been a great leader for Israel for the time being. When Israel needed a warlord, Bibi delivered. But I'm saying that's not, I don't think you could keep doing that in Israel. Like with the world, they're going to turn against you. And too much, any country that displays a lot of military aggression, the world turns against. Am I right or wrong? Look at the world with Russia. When America starts displaying military aggression in Venezuela, the world just keep doing it. And I'm telling you, the people, because I mean, like really, most people don't really want you fighting or warring or unless you have to or you defending yourself. But if you defending yourself for 5, 10, 15 years, that don't look like you defending yourself no more. That look like you being aggressive. You starting stuff. Guys, if y'all have not liked the video, I ask that y'all double tap the screen for your boy Ghostwriter. Happy New Year's. Happy 2026. Anything you guys got to say, get off your chest, go and throw it down below in the stream in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Jeanette Mitchell, Merry Christmas, my baby girl, and Happy New Year's. Happy 2026. I dedicate this swig of Kool-Aid for all my Kool-Aid drinkers in 2026. Where my Kool-Aid drinkers? Look, I got a question for y'all real quick, though, real talk. How much y'all give me to run to the top of that hill? Y'all see the top of that hill? Now, look, I want y'all to see. Look at the snow now. You feel that? Look what I got to run up now. The top of that hill. How much y'all give me to run up the top of that hill? Man, that boy come over here throwing this snow over here at my car, bro. Y'all, I know y'all hear the snow plows behind me. I know y'all hear the snow plow behind us, bro. Miss Jeanette Mitchell says, double tap your screen. Happy New Year's, y'all. That's a lot of snow. How much y'all give me to run to the top of the snow hill? That's just, somebody said 25 cents. Bro, 25 cents you aside your head. 25 cents. What you look like a 25 cent? Bro, I ain't finna crank this car for two. It costs more than 25 cents to turn the car on. It costs more than 25 cents to open the door. You feel me? 25 cents. What I'm gonna do with 25 cents? Hey, they ought to get rid of all coin system. All coins. Only dollars. I need dollars. Big dollars. You talking about running up that snow hill, bro? 25 cents, boy? Come on, man. That's got to be worth at least a hundred. Ain't that worth at least a hundred? Y'all see how tall that snow hill? You talking about running up 20 feet of snow. And I'm going to do it live with you on the live stream. I'm going to take y'all up 20 feet of snow. I know that's worth a hundred. Somebody says you never watch the news after driving around the USA. I could feel that. Every city, newspaper, same headline. You right. Different story. Can't make money. Can't make money if you can't make sense. Oh, yeah, you can make some dollars and not make no sense, man. I feel you, though. That's kind of cute, though. That's a cute little saying, man. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have liked the video, make sure y'all double tap the screen, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, man. We started off talking politics. A little politics on New Year's Day, 2026. You know what I'm saying? We started talking a little politics, started talking about Texas Governor Greg Abbott and his run against a promising young Democrat, the state house in the state of Texas, you know what I'm saying? But now we talking any and everything. Talked a little sports, you know what I'm saying? Talked a little Israel. We talking any and everything. Whatever you guys want to get off y'all chest, y'all cruising with Ghost Rider. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to ask me a question about politics, about sports, about anything. I'm trying to get all y'all comments and I'm kicking it with y'all. Happy New Year's. Happy 2026, baby. Legal Wars Live. Somebody say tap, 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 tap. Oh, yeah. They got the snow plows out now, man. You know what I'm saying? They coming through and, bro, they clearing out the roads, man. It look like people starting to get up. They starting to wake up, man. People been asleep up here in New York, man. The snow got him sleep. You know what I'm saying? The snow got big Ghost Rider. I couldn't even ride to the city. I was ready to ride to the city. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go to my spot, man, in Harlem. But Ghost couldn't even ride to the city, man. You know what I'm saying? The roads all slick, snowing. Oh, yeah, man. But we ain't complaining about nothing because this is the day the Lord has made, so we will rejoice and be glad in it, man. Hour and a half we've been streaming, man. You know what I'm saying? We had about a 15-minute news story today. 20-minute news story. Ain't even nothing to expound on. Greg Abbott versus Greg Abbott. Hey, Creeper, what's up, Creeper? Hey, the names they be coming into the live stream with, though, it be getting me, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Ghost Rider over here, full man, fat belly. You know what I'm saying? New Year's Eve, just chilling with the live stream, man. Trying to see what y'all got going on. Been about an hour and a half, man. You know what I'm saying? Ganja Ninja. The names these people be having. What's up, Ganja Ninja? You about as funny as my hair, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need to brush my hair, comb my hair, man. Somebody need to let me borrow a bow tie. Ask one of my homegirls for a bow tie, man. You know what I'm saying? Start getting long, boy. You feel that? Big Ghost Rider, man. What y'all good? What's good, man? It's Christmas. I mean, it's New Year's, man. It's 2026, man. I'm in here trying to stream with y'all, see what y'all talking about, what y'all got going on, man. Ain't nothing going on. Y'all ain't really talking about too much of nothing. I'm out here ducking the mounds and the mountains of snow. Oh, man. I guess I'm supposed to be making up a topic, instead of waiting on the chat. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't really too much, man. I got, we got sport. We doing sports, doing the sports picks and parlays. I probably a pick, like, I know we got NCAA games tonight, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to do my picks till Saturday, so I'm going to probably pick the quarterfinals. Or is the quarterfinals, the semifinal? Yeah, the quarterfinals. So it'll be 4 teams left, right? So I picked 4 NCAA games. And the last week of the NFL, 4 NFL games. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up on Saturday. First time, y'all. I was supposed to do it last weekend, you know what I'm saying? But I had fell through Sleepy Hollow. You know? You feel me? I got my 3rd federal case, man. Start out 2026, right, man? Slapping somebody in the mouth with some legal documents. That's right, man. If y'all haven't liked the video, make sure y'all double tap the screen, man. I got a few people in the live stream. Y'all chilling with me. Y'all gonna chill with me every time I'm live for as long as I'm live. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody really talking about too much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got too much to talk about either. I ain't gonna hold y'all for too much longer. Oh yeah, it's a lot gonna get spicy, man. You said some things gonna get spicy. It's a whole lot gonna get spicy. A lot. You know what I'm saying? We ready for that, though. Who ain't ready for spicy? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me leaned over, sitting sideways up in here, man. Yeah, who ain't ready for spicy, man? That's what it's about. if you do politics, you should expect that. You know what I'm saying? I hear Jasmine talk about not like getting death threats. Like the political atmosphere, this being an election year, you saying things getting spicy. I look at it, you know what I'm saying? You pray to God that things just being spicy. You know what I'm saying? That being the only problem that we have. You know what I'm saying? I pray that, you know what I'm saying, the political violence don't come back. I pray the political assassinations don't come. You know what I'm saying? You know, just having, you know, politicians and, you know, as long as they just talking about each other, you know, that ain't no big deal. You know, but definitely election year, you talking about spicy. If you talking about as far as Epstein, or they going to turn up the temperature nationwide in politics, I mean, that should be expected as well, too, though. For sure. But that's a great comment, though. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to get spicy. Like Jasmine said that people, I mean, you know, she get death threats. Marjorie Taylor Greene said she was getting death threats. You know what I'm saying? We've had a lot of political assassinations. So, I mean, in this period of time that we living in, you know, if things just got spicy, I don't think that would be too bad. That would be too bad of a deal. If it was just getting spicy, I think things getting spicy would be the least of our worries in this political climate. Definitely. You feel that? You feel that, my boy? You feel that? I know that sandwich I just ate got real spicy. That thing had peppers on it, bro. I could feel like I got acid reflux, but I took my medicine this morning, so I should be good. Yeah, man, that sandwich was hot for me. That thing, bro, that thing almost killed me. Real talk, man. Ah, bro, it almost killed me, but I'm gonna survive, though. I got some Kool-Aid. Drink the Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. It's poison. Man, what? Big Ghost Rider. It's 2026, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, all you guys have to really do, you know, once y'all get on the live stream and y'all just do a lot of comments on other people's pages and y'all get the gifts, you know what I'm saying? Send the gifts to Ghost Rider. Whatever you guys want to send. 10s, 20s, 100s. If y'all want to send some gifts, some jewels, hit the button with the $sign in it. Happy New Year's Eve, 2026. Happy New Year's, 2026. Man, I'm trying to see what's going on in here, man. I'm just chilling in here, big Ghost Rider, man, taking it easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I was doing a live stream the other day, man. I think I was in the hotel room in Peekskill or something. Like my homeboy had came through and they schooled me. And he said, I said I was in Peekskill. I thought I was in Peekskill. He said I wasn't in Peekskill, but I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know where I was. I know I had left old Sleepy Hollow. You know what I'm saying? So I had the Uber. So the Uber driver was driving me. So the Uber driver drove me, and I thought I had got a hotel in Peekskill. But he said I was 8 miles away from Peekskill. I was like, what? Anyway, my boy, he came through. He schooled me. And from there, we rode from there. And then we rode down to to Sleepy Hollow to get my car. You know what I'm saying? Like during that time, man, riding from Sleepy Hollow, from Peekskill to Sleepy Hollow, bro. Like during that time, bro, like after it had snowed, it's like one of the most beautiful scenes you ever. I really don't know though, because I hadn't lived or been no other place where there was snow, but I've seen a lot of pictures where there was snow in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And actually doing that ride, bro, it's actually gorgeous, man. That snow is really, really beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it in person and in real life, you know, it's really beautiful. Man, everybody's so quiet, man. Just chilling on the live stream, man. Y'all just watching me. I ain't talking about nothing. Just rambling about a bunch of different stuff. I come on here thinking this gonna be like a viewer's choice live stream. But look, man, like I forgot to tell y'all too, whenever I was at the hotel Peekskill, bro, I was on the live stream. I was on the live stream, bro, and I fell straight asleep on the live stream. I was doing a live stream, bro, and I brought the computer and the phone to the bed, and I fell asleep on the live stream. Look, I woke up, I saw I was on the live stream sleeping, and I cut the live stream off, went back to sleep. I woke up again. I thought about editing it. And I was like, nah, I'm going to just leave it like that. I feel like it was too real. I fell straight asleep on the live stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? People in the stream and everything, bro, they watching me sleep, bro. I'm back there tired as I don't know what. Bro, I got up on the... So I woke up probably about 12 or 1 in the morning, and I went right back on the live stream. And I watched that, boy. Your boy is so emotional. I got back on it. I was so emotional. That boy was tired and sleepy. Them people had two in my car. I was ready to slap somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness, bro. I feel like that right now, man. I feel like I could just fall asleep, man. Take me a nap. You know, eat that spicy chicken sandwich, bro. That thing burn a hole through your chest. Eat that, you know, after you eat a big meal, though, you get kind of tired, man. I feel like I'm kind of faded. I knew I wasn't really going to come on here and talk too much politics, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was going to stay on for about 30 minutes, though, but I flashed the content. You know what I'm saying? And I've been streaming for about 1 hour and 40. I'm trying to make it to 2 hours, y'all. I tried to. I just felt like, man, you know what I'm saying, on New Year's Day, man, I could come on here, even though I ain't really talking no politics. I could come on here and kick it with y'all, like, for old time's sake. To start 2026, you know what I'm saying? We don't know how 2026 gonna go, but, you know, to start 2026, you know, we started 2025. You know what I'm saying? I was all over Texas, so we finna start our 2026 adventures. This year gonna end with some bread, though. Bunch of bread. It's gonna start and finish with the bread, though. Real talk. Somebody said, God bless Donald Trump. Hold up. Dr. Seagull, or whatever, said, God bless Donald Trump. God bless President Trump. You feel me? God bless President Trump. I mean, I get you ain't gonna hear me hate on it. I ain't gonna say nothing negative. Somebody says, I'm surprised you people are awake this early in the morning. Do you have court today? Spartan, I don't have no court today. You feel me? Ain't no court today. You feel me? I promise you ain't no court today. Now, who got court on New Year's Day? Ain't nobody got court. Oh, you mean legal wars? Nah, we ain't got no court. But we stay woke though around here. We stay ready. You feel me? We stay ready to defend and to offend. You got to understand both. If you throwing shots at me, I'm going to defend myself. Every case you come trying to bring at me, I'm going to throw it. I'm trying to get it in the trash can. That's defending. And offending, this is offending. We stay ready to defend and offend. You know what I'm saying? In this battle, bro, this how the battle go, though. That's my doctor. This how the battle go, though. You feel what I'm saying? In this battle, you don't just take shots. If you come at me thinking that you just gonna take shots, something wrong with you. You gonna have to get shot at too. It's defend and offend. I don't come at these people thinking that I'm just taking shots at them. You know how long I've been suing these people? I've been suing them long enough to know how the game go, though. But you got to be ready to defend and offend. Defend and offend. Yeah. I'm ready to defend and offend. It's time to get offensive around here. You feel me? Hey, if you thinking that your whole community with you, I could prove to you that it's not. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that I'm saying, a lot of people in your community gonna be saying the same things I'm saying, because what I'm saying is right. But I mean, if that's the kind of fight you want to fight, what I'm saying, I know what I'm saying is right, boy. 10,000%, 100,000%. You say no court open today. That don't mean nothing. You got to get ready for tomorrow. Defend and offend. 24-24. I got the battle scars to prove it, baby. A justice fighter. Somebody said they got butt fleas. Spartan, you got butt fleas? What are butt fleas? I mean, think of the mentality and the minds of people. I'm talking about, we could be talking about world peace. We could be talking about solving the nuclear crisis in Iran. Man, there's so many things we could be talking about, and somebody on here talking about butt fleas. Hey, let's show you where they mind at, man. You got the mind of a 2-year-old. What's a butt flea? It sounds funny. It's hilarious, bro, but you got a 2-year-old mentality. What is a butt flea? You feel me? Oh, man. Happy New Year 2026. We going into 2026 with the same thing, huh? Same thing. Bro, hey, somebody dropping the whole coordinates. Hey, somebody dropping the whole coordinates in the chat, bro. Something wrong with them. Real talk, bro. I thought something was wrong with me, bro. All you gotta do is watch this live stream. If you think you crazy, come watch this live stream. You go see ain't nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong with these people. What's the coordinates for, man? We don't care where you at. Ain't nobody gonna show up to where you at, I promise you. Ain't nobody coming where you at. Oh, that must be the coordinates to the Sleepy Hollow. That's the coordinates to the Headless Horseman. That's where the Headless Horseman at. He ain't the headless horseman. He more than he ain't the headless horseman no more. He ain't got no shoulders either. Hey, I tried to take his head, but his head was already missing, so I had to take his shoulders too. It ain't nothing left for Sleepy Hollow, man. It's gonna be gone. What do they call it? Terrytown now? Terrytown, Sleepy Hollow. We just gonna make it Osling. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no Sleepy Hollow. Ichabod Crane is dead. I killed Ichabod Crane, bruh. He been dead. Oh, Sleepy Hollow, headless horseman, the shoulderless horseman. Bro, if y'all had liked the video, man, I'm in here clowning, man, feeling good, bro. I'm full. I got acid reflux though, cause them people down there at the place, bro, they made me a chicken spit sandwich, and bro, they made it super spicy. See, I was finna put on for y'all Camerons, but y'all made my sandwich too spicy. He got my stomach all buzzed out, man. Bro, I'm out here in the BNY, baby. In New York. Bro, I know y'all see all that snow, boy. I'm talking about that hill back there, right back there. I know y'all see that hill. I'm saying, how much y'all gonna pay me? $200, I'll go climb that hill right now. Bruh, I go climb that hill like Neil Armstrong and put an American flag on the top of that snow hill for $200. Man, they say it's 26 degrees outside, but when the sun's shining that hard, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that bad. 26 degrees. You see, your boy got on short sleeve. The winter's down. Look at that. I got me a donation, baby. Karina Davis Films. Karina Davis said, you want to see me go climb the snow hill. Oh yeah, it look. You said it looked Monday. No milk too. No to milk. Hey, Kim said, blessed New Year's. Karen Davis Films. It is a blessed New Year's, though. It really is. It really is. You laughing, but that's what I am. That's what you don't understand. I'm a fighter. How you gonna be a fighter with no battle wounds? How you a fighter with no battle scars? Do you want someone to fight with you who don't have no battle wounds? You know a guy who say he a justice fighter, he don't never file no lawsuits. They don't never do nothing to him, but he fighting for justice. Think of the justice fighters you know in the history of our times. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Even they could say Charlie Kirk. I don't know, whatever he was, you know what I'm saying? But whoever you gonna say it is, I'm saying, like, can you imagine somebody who fighting, say they fighting a good fight, but they ain't never going to court, they ain't never getting attacked, they ain't never getting pulled over, they ain't never getting falsely arrested. Have you ever been arrested for no reason? If you ain't been arrested for no reason, you probably ain't a justice fighter. It's people who ain't justice fighters get arrested for no reason. So if you a justice fighter in today's time, you know what I'm saying? Because this kind of like the 60s, y'all. You laugh, but it really, I'm kind of for real about that. I mean, the political violence right now is at an all-time high. Am I lying or not? Is that factual or not? You know what I'm saying? It's like to stand 10 on something, on what you believe, you're going to have to pay a penalty in this day and age, bro. That's just facts. So, you know what I'm saying? You telling me a blessed Christmas because, you know what I'm saying? Somebody towed my car for no reason. That was blessed for me. I got a lawsuit out of it. 82,000. Hey, I do this for a living if you didn't know it. You didn't know that? I do this for a living. 82,000. That's 2 years. Well, maybe not 2 solid years, but that's a solid 6 months worth of work that I get to fight for 82,000. I might not get 82, or I might get 82 this time. You know what I'm saying? I might get 42. I might get 62. But whatever 2 I'm getting, I'm fighting for it. Yes, indeed. Out here in the snow. That's a justice fighter. If you want to look at a real live justice fighter, you looking at one. Got the battle wounds to prove it. I'm saying, name your justice fighter. Name your hero. Who your hero? I mean, he could be a veteran of the military. There's plenty of veterans out there doing big things. I was watching something on that earlier today. There's plenty of veterans out there doing stuff. He could be a veteran of the military. I'm saying, but he getting falsely arrested for no reason. If you call them people on January 6th justice fighters, because those people who broke into the Capitol, I ain't did nothing like that. I ain't did nothing even close to nothing like that. Not only did I do nothing like that, I didn't do nothing close to nothing like that. And look, somebody came and accused me of something. I had the evidence to prove I didn't do it. There no probable cause existed, and still got arrested. That right there, that is a blessing for someone like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying for Mike Tyson on Christmas Day to have a black eye, that's a blessing. I want you to think about that for a second. I'm going to step out for just a second. For Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali to have a black eye on Christmas Day is a blessing. You say this dude is stone crazy. How do Mike Tyson eat? How did Muhammad Ali eat? You're talking about the greatest fighters in the world. If they didn't box, they didn't eat. If they didn't fight, they didn't eat. So if they got a black eye, then that lets you know that they fought. And if they fought, then they must have been eating. I'm a fighter. It's crazy how I had 15 minutes on this live stream where I said profound stuff. And then I just went for about an hour and said a bunch of nonsense. But what I'm saying right now is so profound. And people will never understand that struggle. Like if you arrest me for no reason, I eat. And you can ask the girls, well, not really ask, but I said this before. And I think I was talking to an audience at CNN, bro. I was saying, like, put the cuffs on me. Bro, I'm running around with $7,000 lawsuits against nobody, really. Against a little small hotel, $7,000. And you come in to put cuffs on me for no reason. Now you give me $100,000 lawsuit against your city. You gave me a reason to eat, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bro, I'm telling you something about this cold. Hey, that cold right there. Boy, you out there, you stay out here for long enough, you gonna die. Real talk. I think if you stay out there like how I was, bro, I'm dead serious. Like, it's just something about that snow blowing. It's just something about it. It feel like that's death weather. Like in the frozen tongue. Can you imagine being lost out? Ooh. And no hope. Everything white, but you ain't got no hope. You feel me? That kind of weather right there, you gonna die. You stay out there 45 minutes like this, you dead. They go ahead and keep on putting snow. Let it snow. They could go ahead and bury you. It's cold out there, boy. Black people from acting up. What? Minister Louis Farrakhan, my hero. What? Bro, y'all people be getting on here just saying some of the most ignorant. I'm saying, I don't even understand, like, what we talking about. I'm Louis Farrakhan because you want to come put the handcuffs on me for no reason. You want to violate U.S. law. You do. So are you making me Farrakhan because you violating U.S. law? You can't make this stuff up. You violating the law. Ain't nobody tell these people to come mess with me. Ain't nobody tell the Sleepy Hollow police to come do something stupid. Who making them do it? I'm not out there trying to preach no free at last message. When y'all hear me, look, I'm not hating on Martin Luther King. You saying that about Farrakhan, you say what you want to about Farrakhan. Farrakhan ain't really no justice. Well, I guess you can say, but he ain't really no justice fighter. That's something totally different. I'm talking about people like Martin Luther King. But I'm not even out there with Martin Luther King's message. I'm just living. I'm just really chilling, bro. These people messing with me. And I'm standing 10. It's people in this community in Sleepy Hollow. You think I'm the only person that the Sleepy Hollow police mess with? Be real. Be real with yourself. You think I'm the only person that the Sleepy Hollow Police Department messing with? I ain't even from here. And it's people here in Sleepy Hollow who cheering for me. And I'm not even from here. That's what I'm saying when I'm saying I'm fighting a battle for justice. It's because they mess with everybody. Not everybody. They don't mess with the people with money. But people like me, they mess with us all the time. So that's why when they see me, you know, people like me, they salute me. Because they know they ain't got to get arrested. They get to go home. Ghosts will get arrested, though, for this. For no reason. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Minister Farrakhan. What you talking about? Minister Farrakhan? I don't even know what you talking about. Who is that? Minister Farrakhan, that's a religious teacher, a leader. That's what I thought he was, and he a Muslim. I'm a Christian. So I don't know what you talking about. He's more like Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? More like Gandhi. You know what I'm saying? More like Moses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, more like Nelson Mandela. I'm a justice fighter. And I got the war wounds to prove it. I got the false arrest to prove it. The fake arrest to prove it. Gotta kick that ice off my car, man. He said Farrakhan sold out black folks. I'm not selling out nobody. I'm in support of the law. See, that's how you don't go wrong. I ain't selling out no black folks. I support black people. I support all people. I support humans. You know what I'm saying? But I'm standing in line with justice. When you standing in line with the law, you can't go wrong. So if it's a black man and he not standing in line with me, it's because he not in line with the law. If you a white man and you calling me Louis Farrakhan because you not standing in line with the law, you retaliating. You commit crimes. You retaliating. You know that's a violation of U.S. law. You know that. You don't care. You do what you want to do. So don't make this about no race, man. This ain't about no race. This is about justice. This is about right and this is about wrong. Bottom line. I don't care if you got preachers with you. They wrong when they against ghosts. Because what I'm saying is right and whoever opposes me is wrong. Period. What I'm saying is right and whoever opposes me is wrong. I'm a justice fighter. If a black man opposing me, he wrong. If a Hispanic man opposing me, he wrong. If a white man opposing me, he wrong. It don't matter what race you are. This is about right and wrong. See, listen, dude and them saying, and dude and them have said before that it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. So that's who he living. He living that's his creed. But I'm saying, if it's about who you know, then I know God. I know God. And he obviously don't. Talking like that. But it's not about who you know. It's not about what you know. It's about what's right and what's wrong. It do matter. Right and wrong do matter. You might not think it matter. Might have got burned 100 times off of what's right and wrong. But what's right and what's wrong, it still matter. And you're going to find that out sooner than later. Somebody said speaking a whole lot of nothing. That's your opinion. You know, ain't nothing ghost saying, ain't nothing ghost saying nothing but the truth, and you know it too. That's why you said that and started laughing, because you know it's the truth. You know everything I'm saying is the truth. Everything. Cruising with Ghost Rider, baby. 2026, episode 23. First episode of the new year, baby. 2 hours. What's crack-a-lack? Happy New Year, baby. Hey, listen, this is what I was saying. I said I was going to go climb the snow mountain for y'all. Y'all want to be entertained? I was going to climb the snow mountain for you. You feel me? You feel me? Can't do it for free. Happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. If y'all haven't liked the video, go on double tap the screen for your boy Big Ghost Rider. Your boy Big Ghost Rider. You feel me? 2026, man. Big Ghost Rider cashing out. This is my cash out year. I cashed out every year, though. Higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the game, like, 30 days cash out in 2024, ameliorated legal, $14,500. If I'm not mistaken, that's the most money I ever touched in 30 days in my life. 2025, 30-day cash out, ameliorated legal, like 21,000, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, that was the Yeah, 2026 is here, baby. Day one. IE attorneys. Where your attorney? Where your attorney at, boy? Go get your lawyer. I'm hungry. You like that, don't you? I don't care if you like it or not. Go get your handcuffs. I'm hungry, bro. Go get your handcuffs. I'm hungry. Give me a reason to come eat you. I know y'all see that fat belly, though. Boy been eating good for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like that, don't you? Yeah, for a minute. When I say I'm blessed and thankful, you just looking at the situation, the picture from the wrong perspective. That's all it is. You gotta get the right perspective on the picture. That's all it is, man. Happy New Year, baby. 2026, y'all riding, cruising with Big Ghost Rider. I ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody said a second ago, a whole bunch of nothing. We ain't got nothing going on in here, y'all. We just cruising. We taking it easy. Who working on New Year's Day? Y'all thought I was really going to give y'all a whole 2 hours, 3 hours of political discussion? And y'all ain't even talking about nothing with me either? I ain't finna do all that work today. Ain't nobody doing that today, man. We cut it on CNN. I bet you they ain't talking about no political, nothing really that hard or that serious today, man. Like somebody said, we can't even do the work today, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't even get it done. It's New Year's. 2026, baby. We here. I'm finna do like I did on that other live stream. I'm finna go to sleep on y'all with the live stream. I ain't never seen nobody do that. You talk about your boy was sleepy. Boy, look. Hey, so I was in the Uber. And so I was coming back from Osling or whatever like that. I forgot where I was on one of the Hudson River cities. And I was in the Uber. I thought I'm coming to Peekskill. I just told y'all that. But they dropped me off wherever they was at the hotel. Whenever I got out I was like, man, I got to go live. You know what I'm saying? I had been inside streaming in so long, man. I said, I got to go live, man. So as soon as I got in the hotel, I set up the live stream. And I think I do some content? I don't know. I was trying to act like I was trying to do some news, man. You know, really, since you probably ain't gonna get real serious until I do Jasmine's live stream next week. You know what I'm saying? Like back into political content because like I said, I got this lawsuit. I'm gonna finish this lawsuit up, and then next week I'll probably get serious again when I get into Jasmine content again. But you know what I'm saying? Like so, like man, I'm like man, I finna cut it on. I finna act like I'm doing some news, and so I just really trying to go live, man. Like I'm trying to stunt like I'm in the room or whatever. So, bro, I'm in the room, bro. I just chilling, bro, and I put the camera on the computer, man, like I always do, bro. And I set it on the bed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I did that for. Like, you know how it is. When you tired, you just tell yourself you go just, lean back in the bed for a second. But I ain't gonna go to sleep though. I ain't gonna fall asleep though. I'm gonna just sit like this for a minute, and I ain't gonna go to sleep. So I'm on the live stream, bro. I just knocked out. Fell asleep on the live stream, boy. I ain't never seen that one before. Big Ghost Rider. You riding and cruising with Ghost. Man, y'all, we just chilling, bro. Ain't nothing going on, man. It's been about 2 hours, though. You know what I'm saying? I came and I did do a little news with y'all, though, man. You know what I'm saying? we talked about Governor Abbott, you know, and Miss Gina, you know what I'm saying, Hinojosa or whatever. Like, you know, she a promising Democrat from the state of Texas, man. And, you know, the governor's race coming up, Governor Abbott running for his fourth term. Fourth term. That's like a senator's term or a congressperson term for Governor Abbott. But yeah, he running for his fourth term as a governor of the state of Texas. You know what I'm saying? So we discussed that. You know, I ain't really get into Texas politics, it's Texas economy, because I feel like I'm going to do it next week with Jasmine for Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a supporter of Texas Democrat, I'm going to support one that I believe that's going to win. And I know it's like, why Ms Gina or any Texas Democrat would be like, why would he talk about, and then he ain't even projecting strength? I'm saying, in my opinion, Ms Gina, just to be all the way real with you, for you to be in that position you in is not hating on you at all. To say that you are a Democrat, listen, any Democrat that the Democrats put forward to go against Greg Abbott, do you think they really think they're going to beat Governor Abbott? I know Ms Gina, she probably thinks that she really could win, but ain't nobody in Texas thinking that they really going to beat Governor Abbott, okay? Understand that. So what I'm saying is the fact that not only you came forward, Ms Gina, but you head and shoulders ahead of anybody else who even close second, number two. Ms Gina, I would say that is good within itself. But to actually think that you're going to beat Governor Abbott, that would be kind of like, you know, wishing upon a star, in my opinion, just to be real about it. But that's not the end of Ms Gina's political career, and I hope Ms Gina made me eat crow. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the only angle I could see is that, you know, this is Governor Abbott's fourth term, but I mean, even in his third term, he's over 50% approval rating, and his economy is a surplus. So if you know anything about politics, they done flipped the page on that one. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Ms Gina gonna run her campaign. I think Ms Gina can help Jasmine because she's a Hispanic female, you know, and voting up and down that ballot, you know, if a lot of people like, you know, Hispanic females voting and they voting blue, and Gina make them vote blue or help them to vote blue, I know Jasmine probably don't help Gina. I just don't think it'll be enough for Gina, but I definitely think Jasmine is not only can win, I think Jasmine Crockett will be the next senator from Texas. I think she's going to do just what that mayor in Miami did. She going to shock the system. You know what I'm saying? I really do. So, man, that's my time, man. It's 2026. We started off talking like that, and then after that, we just went all over the map. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kicking it with the chat. I should have named the stream that, you know what I'm saying, like a ghost stream. That's how I started the content. I just get down there in the comment section, man, and just whatever people were saying, I just go with it. I never prepare no content. But this morning, though, even though I'm not using the computer, I said I was going to do a little story, you know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to talk more about Ms Gina, but the story was talking about them other candidates. And I'm just not interested in covering a race or supporting a group of people who I know gonna lose. If Governor Abbott runs for governor in the state of Texas in 2026, he's gonna be the governor again, period. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't no VP Harris with me supporting Representative Crockett for senator. I know Jasmine should win that race, and I know she gonna win it. I believe she will. She gonna shock y'all. It's a lot of people who think Jasmine gonna lose that race. She gonna shock some of y'all. It's a lot of people who know she gonna win, like Ghost, because Ghost know. Ghost know. I'm talking about what VP Harris could have done. I don't know about VP Harris should have done. See, America is a lot bigger. Texas seems like an auspicious goal or endeavor for Jasmine too, but Texas isn't auspicious compared to America. The goal, well, Texas has had a female senator before, if I'm not mistaken, or possibly a female governor. I don't feel like looking it up, but I know they have. And we talking about back in the day. So this 2025, if you just look at it as history repeating itself, not only that, bro, I'm telling you, Jasmine is so popular. I tried to tell y'all from the get-go, what black people love Jasmine Crockett. So actually, Turning Point USA, or you probably ain't gonna do that in Texas with Jasmine. You're not getting no black voters from her. She's not a candidate that you can. You could have done that with VP Harris. You're not gonna do that with Jasmine. Let me turn this camera because I want y'all to hear this little bit that I'm saying. You're not gonna do that with Jasmine though. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do it with Jasmine because she just got that support like that amongst her community, not just in Dallas, throughout Texas. This is stuff that I know. I'm not just talking. So I'm saying someone like Karl Rove or someone like, you know what I'm saying, someone like Steve Bannon, some strategists that they got, like they just look at it like, man, he just saying that because he thinks she cute, or he just saying that because she did something for him when he stayed in Texas. But I'm telling you my political opinion, what I really believe. There's some games that on the paper, it looks like the 49ers is a better team than the Bears. It just looks like the 49ers is a better team. They got better receivers. They got better running backs. They got better coaches. They got better cheerleaders, water boys, better stadium. They a better team, better franchise, better everything. They won 30 years straight. But then it's just something in your gut that you know. It's just something in your gut that you know. This is just that time. This is an upset season. This is a Cinderella season. Listen, Dr. 660, you just a hater, man. That's all I could say. You just a hater, man. You feel me? It's okay to be a hater, man. Cause y'all just, what you want me to do? I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I really do. Listen, when I first spotted Jasmine, I knew she was special as a politician. You know what I'm saying? I didn't spot I did first spot VP Harris or whatever like that. But VP Harris, her presence wasn't as strong as Jasmine's was. Like I said, running for president is not like, because VP Harris was a senator in California. She accomplished what Jasmine's trying to do in a bigger state. So I'm not knocking VP Harris. But what I'm saying is running for a Senate position in a state is different than running for any kind of position federally. Because even though that's a federal position, only Texas residents are voting for Jasmine. And she from Texas, all over Texas. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is when you running for, you got people in Connecticut got to vote for you and you for Texas. That's something totally different. Think about what I just said. You feel me? Because y'all talk about East Texas and her, West Texas, well, Jasmine, West Texas, out there, but them cotton field, yeah. There ain't no racist. This is real. Cotton fields past Austin, yeah, the cotton picking down, yeah. That's real. You see what I'm saying? So, she's saying she from all over Texas, though. So she know about the Tyson plant. She know about the cotton picking day. She know about all the what I'm saying, imagine if you had to get people in Massachusetts to vote for you, too. All of that with Texas, but you got to get people in San Diego to vote for you. and people in South Dakota and people in Boise, Idaho, you got to convince them to vote for you too. That's a difficult proposition. So you switching up the politics. When you running for president, it's no way in the world you can run a campaign geared at individual souls, and you talking about 340 million people. You have to group people into groups. You have to put them into groups. Not playing no identity politics, saying black people, white people, Hispanic people, what people, veteran people, disabled people, whatever people. Excuse me, rich people, poor people, whatever people. You have to put people in groups. Excuse me. Because it's just too hard to reach that many people across America. You cannot run a campaign that's as precise. It's going to be harder to do that in Texas, but she can do that in Texas with 20,000, 10,000, 30,000, 100,000 volunteers. You can run almost any campaign you want, even with the campaigns being chaotic. King, what's up, my boy King? He said 67, man. Salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Happy New Year, baby. Happy New Year, man. So look, bro, I want to let y'all know, man, we going on about 2.5 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the snow trucks riding through. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they could get our roads cleared up. You know what I'm saying? Ghost Rider could put asphalt to tire the asphalt. I don't know about no New York City today, but we probably New York City'd out, huh? I mean, what? We gonna go to Brooklyn? Where we going, y'all? Y'all want to go to Brooklyn? Y'all want to go to Queens? Y'all want to go back to Connecticut? Where y'all want to go, man? You know what I'm saying? Staten Island. Where y'all want to go? Y'all want to go to Yonkers, to the Bronx? You know what I'm saying? Or y'all want to keep it in Harlem? Randy said Ohio. I don't do Ohio, man. Why? I'm saying, why I gotta go to Ohio? I don't have to do that. If I need to get a lawsuit, I might do that. But I get lawsuits out here. I got the 3 biggest cases of my life. You know what I'm saying? In blue states. Well, 2 of them in blue states. You know what I'm saying? So, real talk. I'm saying I flipped through Ohio, bro. I'm saying Ohio, look, what's so much different about Ohio than Michigan or Indiana and Illinois? That's why I ain't go to Minnesota. Not that I've been to Minnesota before. That's why I didn't go to Wisconsin. And I love Minnesota and Wisconsin. But it's all the Midwest. You said people, bro, the same kind of people in Ohio, it's the Midwest. They might seem different to you, but to us, they the same. Imagine if you from Baton Rouge. Ain't too much of a difference from somebody from Ohio, then Michigan, then Indiana, then Illinois, then Minnesota, then Wisconsin. It's the Midwest, man. Y'all all the same about. It might be different to you, but it ain't different to somebody from Cali. Y'all all about the same. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, now I'm on the East Coast. I could say it's different out here than it is in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Then now I'm going to be out west. I could say it's different there than it is in Michigan or on the East Coast and the South. But I'm saying, like, you want me to go to Jersey? Like, I'm in New York City. I'm in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm going to go to Jersey if I'm in New York City? You feel that? You want me to go to Massachusetts? I was in Connecticut. It's the same thing, bro. Like, I'm trying to bring the people, like, new content, new experiences, new people. You know what I'm saying? We was out at Times Square. I was trying to talk to people on Times Square. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could get somebody from anywhere in the world in Times Square. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like me moving, like, you know, I got to deal with my health, man. But after I finish squaring this away in these cases, man, like I told y'all, it's tax the rich. We going to the West. I got a tour to the West Coast coming for y'all in 2026. Tax the rich. Salute Zoran, man. His first day on the job. What? Mentally, what? If you can't relate to the humanity in another person, if you can't, it ain't no but. When you're talking about humanity, I'm gonna teach you that. If you can't learn that, who you gonna stand with? I mean, ghosts would be your best hope for humanity. Real talk though. Cause I'm saying like, I'm standing with my fellow humans. I'm saying who you standing with? I got God standing behind me. You hear that? God ain't no human. I said I got the Creator standing behind me. He's standing behind me. So I'm saying if you're not standing for humanity, what you standing for? Because even with the Creator standing behind me, I'm standing for humanity. Creatures who the Bible described as the apple of God's eye. Humans. He don't want to see us fighting each other. He want to see us loving each other. Because you don't know that, and you don't understand that, and you don't understand unity. You can't, because you can't see, because you got scales on your eyes and you blind, and you don't know how to unite the people. I know how to unite the people because you don't know how to unite the people. Don't try to come at me with your racist stuff, bro. Because you a racist. Trying to make me a racist because I call out your racism. You don't like that. They say two races going at one another, but I ain't really no racist, though. But they really some racists, though. You know you a racist, boy. Talking about go to Ohio and black fatigue and black and black and black. You a racist, boy. You know you a racist. Why you always talking about race? Because you a racist. How many times you hear me talk about white anything? Sometimes I do, but I don't just dwell on that. But them boys stay on that race conversation. They love me talking about some race and here on anything talking about of race pertaining to race, you a racist. Period. Oh man, what's up, baby? Hey, what's up, baby? Big NYC, baby. Man, I ain't even trying to get down there and see if y'all ain't talking about nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what? I'm from Mississippi. What's that mean? Man, whatever, bro. Dawson, you just a hater, man. Y'all, that's what y'all... Hey, I'm finna pin that. Because what that man said, that's what we want to be true. That ghost starting out the New Year smelling like his mama. Why would a man say something like that on a live stream? He said, I'm starting the new year off smelling like his mama. Why would I start the new year off smelling like your mama, bro? That's all I'm saying. You said kick rocks? Nah, why would I? Why I'ma kick rocks when I got you? You stupid. Bro, you gave me 2 cases. Bro, I've been... Y'all tell me how dumb. Look, 14 months. This how stupid my opponents are. I'm gonna tell you how stupid you are real quick. You did. Can you not like be a little crybaby and be in your feelings and emotion and just hear me out, my logic? Because what I'm saying, my daddy said, you hitting your head against the wall, you can't even see it yet. Look, 14 months. Look, I had a case that went to the U.S. Court of Appeals, okay? That case that went to the U.S. Court of Appeals, they thought I was going to lose that case. Only a few people knew I was going to get paid. I appealed that case, and I kept fighting that case. I didn't stop. I knew I was going to get paid off that case, okay? When I got paid off that case, that was my sprint. You know what I'm saying? My goal at the time was to get an apartment in Texas. So as I got the bread sitting in the money. I could go in the bank. I could go get the apartment. I guess that's why the people around me was like, what's he doing? But see, I had a different goal. I'm trying to get like 30, 40, 50 racks at once. I'm trying to grab it all. So I had just got like 14 racks. You know what I'm saying? I had money like that, almost like that sitting in the bank. And they knew that my Social Security, I was going to get a $20,000 check. That's what I'm looking at. I'm finna have 30 racks. They know I'm finna have 30 in the bank. They know that. You feel what I'm saying? So they left me alone. They got smart for 14 months. I couldn't sue them for 14 months. I didn't have nothing but some trash cases. This on everything I love. Ask them. They were laughing at me. I just got paid off a case. It was only $1,500. $1,500 a settlement. 1,500 trash cases. Bro, ain't no food in there. That looked like a plate. It ain't no plate in there. That's trash. That's the cases I had. 14 months went by. I didn't have no cases. They saw the $30,000. They saw the $30,000 that I was finna grab. They saw it. So if we keep giving him cases, when he grabbing this $30,000, this boy finna end up with $200,000-$300,000. So they backed up. They got smart for 14 months. And I didn't have no cases. At the end of those 14 months, I was grabbing on the air. And I grabbed on to 2 or 3 cases, I think, but I ended up with 1,500 out of 14 months. That's it. I ended up with $1,500 out of 14 months. They didn't give me no cases. I got back home. I had that money. I don't think it was because I was shining or I was stunting, counting hundreds and thousands on YouTube. You go back and view the content. I don't think that's what it was that made them give me another case. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just couldn't let me win. I don't think, I know that's what it is. For 1,000% fact. Couldn't let me win. And that's just the bottom line to the whole situation. And so they started messing with me again. And now, this time around, I got the biggest cases I ever had in my life. 3 of them. I never legit had 3 federal cases. I had 3 federal cases in federal court at one time. Out those 3 cases, I filed a motion to dismiss 1 or 2 of them, and I got paid off for 1 of them. And what I got paid was less than 10 racks in federal court. I ain't never had no case this big in my life. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You say you don't get it, bro. You can feel confident that you're not gonna lose. Just look at my record. I don't care how confident you are. I don't care what system, what you got drawn up. I don't care about none of that. It's only one way to go from here. From my opponents. You see that snow out there? Your nose going in that snow. You could put the handcuffs on me and take my car 10 more times. That's 13 more times your nose going in that snow. You want me to show it to you? You need to see the snow? Again, your nose going in that snow. All my ops, that's where your nose going. Your nose going straight to that snow. You say it's a show. We gonna see. We gonna see. You say winter's almost over. It's almost over, but they nose going to that snow, bud. That's what that is. It's not for me. It's not for me. Listen, I don't care what reason that you're doing it for. We can't let you practice inhumane police practices. President Trump can't let you do that. That's not helping his America. Your police chief can't let you do that. That's not helping his community. Your community show ain't gonna let you do it. The politicians don't need to let you do that. You might not know you got that error, that mistake in your policy, but that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna show you the error and the mistake and give you an opportunity to correct it. I'm a patriot. I'm a justice fighter. What justice you think I'm fighting for? What you think I'm standing on? I'm standing on what law? Mexican law? The Mexican Federation Republic law. That's the law I'm standing on. I'm standing on I can't say the Canadian law because ain't that the United Kingdom? So in the Canada under the British Empire, the Queen or the King of England or whatever. So I'm standing under the King's laws of England. Who law you think I'm standing? I'm standing on the United States law. This American law I'm standing on, boy. American law. You need me to say it for you again? That's what make America. What make America isn't President Trump. It's the law, boy. You understand that? You know what hold the military together? It's the law, boy. I'm standing on the law. How can you stand against that if you're an American? If you love your country and you out for more than just you. Because if I'm standing on the law, what you standing on? I said, if I'm standing on the law, what are you standing on? What's more important, America and America's rules or how you feel or what you trying to accomplish? It don't matter who you are. What's more important, America and America's rules and America's laws or what you talking about? You lose. You need to lose. You have to lose. Period. You can't pick the wrong side and then think because it's you got to win. That's not how that works. You got to pick the right side. That's for the good of America that I win. For the good of America that I win. I'm defending American law. I'm defending the Americans with Disabilities Act. That's why Governor Abbott, my dog. Take the glasses to left. That's why Governor Abbott, my dog. I ain't lost a case in Texas State Court in my career, and that's where I litigated at. Texas State Court is where my career, my business was made in Houston, Texas. If you didn't know, I ain't never lost a case in state court in Texas. I ain't never paid one penny to litigate in state court in Texas. I don't even have to sit. All my documents are filed electronically in state court in Texas. I filed over 12, 13, 14 cases in state court in Texas, and I ain't never lost in state court in Texas. You get the point? That's why I love Greg Abbott. Some people care about justice, and some people don't. You could talk about a lot of Republicans, and you're probably right. But you can't talk about Governor Abbott not caring about justice. I don't care who you are. And I don't care how much I love you. I'll tell you to your face. Texas Democrats, I'll tell you to your face, I love you to death. Some of y'all, I love Jasmine dirty draws. I love her dirty draws. But she can't talk about Governor Abbott not caring about, because I know what facts is. I just care about truth. I litigated in the state. I seen other states and other situations. I ain't even gonna speak on it. And how they state government respond to certain situations. Governor Abbott didn't respond like that. Governor Abbott erred on the side of justice. He a stand-up dude when it come to that kind of stuff. And if you in Texas and you don't know that about your governor, just go live in one of these states who got a corrupt governor. And you can find out real quick. Texas government ain't corrupt like that. I'm not saying there's not no corruption in Texas government. There's corruption in any government in the world. Texas government not corrupt like that. Trust me when I say it. I know what I'm talking about. You gonna trust ghosts or you not? Oh man. The sun shining. It's 23 degrees outside, boy. You want that sun shining. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from in Mississippi and the sun shining, we try to get out the sunlight. It'd be hot. It'd be 80-something degrees out here. You know what I'm saying? But when it's 23 degrees outside, you want that sunshine. That's like having the heat on. Go crazy in Iowa. Yeah, man. The first number I think of, 82,000. You start the conversation, whatever y'all want to put the conversation on, we could talk about whatever. I could get a whole political conversation going, whatever you want to talk about, we could talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Really, I was going to ride, bro. I was going to go live for y'all in Brooklyn. What? I was going to go live for y'all in Queens or in Bronx, man, in the Bronx. Real talk, on everything I love, it started snowing. You know what I'm saying? The only road that I know how to get down is like going that 9 South. Is that 9 South or 9A South? You know what I'm saying? Going down the by the Hudson in the New York City. You got to ride through Sleepy Hollow, though. That shoulderless horseman going to be looking for me because I took his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? That boy was missing his head. Sleepy Hollow, the headless horseman. I took the boy's shoulders. Now he the shoulderless horseman. He gonna be looking for me, so I couldn't ride through Sleepy Hollow. I had to go back over there by Connecticut. So Connecticut, I was just playing. I know I sued one of your cities, and you know I was just playing though. Don't take it personal. I was just playing though. I'm finna come ride back through that. Ride on that side. I can't ride on no Sleepy Hollow. They gonna be looking for me in a little bit. After they see that paperwork, I'm finna drop on them. I promise you, they gonna be looking for me, boy. But I need to do something with this hair, though. It's long, boy. It be long. It look like this right now because I ain't done nothing to it, but I'm telling you how long this hair is, bro. Long and soft, boy. You feel that? Oh, yeah. Hey, whenever I went to the hospital, bro. I had it in a ponytail, man. Real talk. I had like a hair bow ribbon thing in it though. But I'm finna get it straight though and cut it. You know what I'm saying? Get it ponytailed up. All that hair, man. Yeah. First number I could think of, 82,000. What is it? I forgot the exact number. 82,740. He said that's the first number I could think of. No, that's the legal number that you owe me. I'm saying when we do the computation, because you got to do that in Discovery now, I'm going to have a explanation for every charge, every dollar I said you owe me. You got to start off by saying 5 days in the hospital. And that hospital I was in, I'm sure it cost more than $1,000 a day to stay in that hospital up here in New York, and you was in there for 5 days. You want to start adding up stuff, I could add up some numbers for you now. 82,000, that's the first number I could think of. Now, if you could come up with 10 in 84 days, you could come up with 10,000 in 84 days. You want me to show you how to save at least 40 or 50,000? At least 40 or 50,000. This is a 4-year paralegal who won in the U.S. Court of Appeals in year 2. You want me to show you how to save at least 40 or 50,000? You got 85 days to pay 10 racks, and that could save you 50,000. In your community, you only got 10,000 people in your village. You know what I'm saying? You know you can't be affording to just be giving away $40,000, bro. That's how y'all gonna go bankrupt. Reject modernity? What? Boy, it ain't nothing wrong. God, the Bible, man, hold on, so you finna make me go get my Bible. I'm finna do this to you. Happy New Year's. Bro, look, this is how much I love God, though. Real talk. I'm gonna show you something. I need to do this anyway, because I'm telling you, I just went out there, boy. When I say cold, 23 degrees, boy. When I say cold, I mean cold, boy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing. I'm talking about straight ice on the ground everywhere around here. The only ice that ain't on the ground is them snow trucks that's plowing. 23 degrees, bro. It's finna feel like 83. I'm finna go get that Bible on you. Hold on a sec. Make sure I pin that comment. Hold up. I want to do this right here. That redeem. Redeem. What's up, baby? Don't go nowhere. Redeemed. Don't go nowhere. I'm finna get a Bible on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep a Bible on you, Redeem, at all times. Preferably King James. Y'all know I need to change my shoes too. I had these Air Max on. You know what I'm saying? I want to put my Jordans on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll flip through New York for a little while and throw them Jordans on, man. Hold on real quick, though, Redeem. I got something for you, though, baby. Cut the heat on when I get back in here. It's going to be freezing. But look, watch something, though. Don't go nowhere. man. Woo! Yeah, boy. That's real. That code is real, boy. King James Bible. Look, I'm going to show you this, though. You see it? Ain't even got the cover on it, boy. Look, if you going in the Bible, you know somebody who know their Bible. You know these days, anybody could find any scripture in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just like if I'm looking for a law, and I just type in what law I'm looking for. So I'm writing New York law, and I'm looking for the code, wherever the code that lets me know that I could sue the government. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the New York City Court Code, whatever. So you see what I'm saying? You put that into Google. Look, this ain't no Google. This the book. This like the law book. When you get that old law book, encyclopedia, I know exactly where I'm going. You see where I'm at? I'm in the place of wisdom. If you know where's that wisdom at in the Bible, that old wisdom. Ecclesiastes. Okay? Y'all know the story of Ecclesiastes? Wisdom, knowledge. He looking for wisdom and knowledge. The whole book. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, 2, 3, 11, 12. We're in verse 12. It's just like I do in my legal documents. What's the whole Ecclesiastes about? You could sum up Ecclesiastes. The whole book. If you go to verse 12, in chapter 12, in verse 13, it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God, number 1, and number 2, keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing you think you're doing behind closed doors. You think you're getting away with it. The Bible says whether it be good or whether it be evil. He says, reject murder. Rejoice, O young man, Ecclesiastes chapter 11 and verse 9, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth. I'm 45 years old. I'm not no 80-year-old man about to die. I'm 45 and I'm single. And you trying to tell me God said to reject? That ain't what Ecclesiastes says. He says, rejoice ye, old man, in thy youth. Young man in thy youth. He said, rejoice. What? Ghost, what Bible you got? Walk in the ways of thine heart, in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou, for all these things God shall bring thee into judgment. You say, man, this boy crazy. What he talking about? I don't reject nothing. I don't reject nothing being modern. God didn't tell me to reject it. He told me to rejoice. He told me, see, I interpret the scriptures different than you. But if you come against me, you're going to lose. Whether it's in God's court or in man's court, You come against me before the Holy Spirit, you will lose. Listen, God told me to rejoice in this life that he has given me. He just said to know this, that for everything I do that's against him, he gonna bring me into judgment. I'm not supposed to be living my life, reject modernity. Reject modernity. Nah, bro. I'm going to embrace anything that's not a sin that I want to embrace and enjoy my life like God said. It's just the things that I do that's a sin, I have to answer for. Bottom line. Bottom line. Bro, it's been about 3 hours, man. We ended it on the right note. I can't let you be in here saying stupid stuff, though. I ain't talking about nothing. I'm going to have to X y'all on out. We're going to have to close out the live stream. I had to go get my Bible, man, to let y'all know. Reject modernity. Bro, you could live your life however you want to. You don't have to be a square. You don't have to be green. You could live your life how you want to. Just don't do it against God. Don't sin. That's all it is. You don't got to live like you living in prehistoric Bible days to act like you right with God or something. You don't have to be a poor person with no money to be right with God. You don't have to not go to no social events and sit at home all day to be right with God. You can live your life however you want to, just without sin. That's what my Bible says. Somebody say Jesus isn't real. Well, we know where you going when you die. How you know me, Joseph? You don't know me. How you know me? You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me. You just running your mouth. And I'm sorry that sound mean and rude, but that's what you need to hear. To get on the live stream and say that you don't know nothing about me. Anything you know about me, somebody told you, which is wrong. They lied to you and you running around believing it and running your mouth like you know something. You don't know nothing, Joseph. I promise you. I know that sounds so mean, but it's real. People need real. People need truth. And Joseph, you an idiot. That's what you need. That's truth, and that's what you need to hear. You are a idiot. This ain't no Charleston White moment. I'm being real. People need the truth. They need to hear the truth. And Joseph, you need to hear the truth about yourself. Your IQ level is not that high. If you're even a real person, you're probably a bot. Man, big ghostwriter starting 2026 with you, right, man? You know what I'm saying? That's 3 hours on the live stream, baby. Ain't nobody else streaming on New Year's Day with y'all, man. I did some politics too. Man, what? 3 hours, bro. Giving y'all time, man. That's valuable time, man. See, Joseph, you clowning, man. You like a little kid, man. That's that 2-year-old. That's that 2-year-old energy. Y'all full of that little 3-year-old. He got that 3-year-old energy. You know he trying to holler at a girl and he over there hitting on her. You know, like a little 2-year-old kid. He on a date with a girl. He hitting her. Like, you know how when you with your homeboys, or I know when I was with my homeboys, I used to hit on my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? I got to pop them every now and then. You got to pop your, If it's a dude, tell me if you don't know what I'm talking about. If you a real dude, you know what I'm talking about. If it's a dude, you gotta pop him, you gotta sting him every now and then. Your homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So I kick it with my homeboy. I'll pop him every now and then. Little love tap. You feel me? What I'm saying is, Joseph the type of dude, he'll chill with a girl, he over there hitting on a female. He got a 2-year-old type of energy. You know what I'm saying? A 2-year-old energy. Joseph, I don't need chapstick. I don't do the things that you do. Your girl need chapstick. Joseph, your girl need chapstick. I don't need no chapstick. I don't need my... Hey, Joseph, a man don't need his lick slick for no reason at all. I can't think of no reason that a 45-year-old man need his lick slip. His lips slick, excuse me. Because, you know I got that southern drawl, so I got to make sure I enunciate correctly so you can understand this. I don't know no 45-year-old man who needs his lips shiny and slick. For what reason and purpose? Now, your girl is a different story. Joseph, your girl is a different story. You got that 2-year-old energy, and with that 2-year-old energy, when I come hang around your girl, she gonna be leaving with me, Joseph. She gonna be on this BMW X Drive. She don't want to hang around you, Joseph. She don't want you punching her in the arm. You giving her bruises. You can't use a 2-year-old. You can't have that 2-year-old energy in every situation in life, Joseph. It's time when you can. I have it sometime, but it's gonna to make her laugh, not to be acting like a child on the live stream. Joseph, you too grown to be acting like a little kid, man. Grow up, man. Grow up. Grow up. Cheers, baby. What Miss Janetta Mitchell and that Kool-Aid? We got plenty of other things to be talking about than to be talking about Slick Lip Joseph. Slick Lip Joseph. Slick Lip Joseph. Man, we gotta go get some energy drinks, boy. Y'all be drinking beers and liquors. I drink energy drinks and coffees. You feel me? It probably ain't good, though. Dr. Lugo, I was just playing, baby. You know what I'm saying? I hope she ain't listening to my live stream, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that probably ain't good for me to be with my heart conditions. You say, do I prefer blunts or joints? That's too funny, man. I don't know, man. I mean, however you using the you know, marijuana is a drug, just like coffee is a drug, just like Tylenol and aspirin is a drug, just like acetaminophen is a drug, just like hydrocodone is a drug, just like, man, I could go on and on. It's millions of drugs. You know what I'm saying? If you using the drug for the right reason and the right causes, you know, President Trump, he declassified or he dropped down the classification of marijuana, man. Marijuana is virtually legal in almost every state, man. I mean, we still talking about stuff that Nancy Reagan was talking about in 1980. That's why you $38 trillion in debt. That's why all your leaders is on the pedophile list. That's why your prisons are overcrowded and all your police departments in America. Think about this. Think about how many millions of people with mental disabilities in America. And the first line of defense for a person with a mental disability is who? The police department, right? A behavior disorder. And think about this. In all of your police departments in America, none of them are trained how to handle people with disabilities. None of them are trained in the protections provided by the Americans with Disabilities Act to people with disabilities. I'm saying, what you on the live stream talking about? That's why you praying that China don't attack Taiwan. Because if China attacked Taiwan, there will be a new power in the world. You out of position. You playing too much. Just got problems in this world, man. But you don't look at the problems. That's why you ain't preaching Jesus. That's why your church your church attendance is falling away. Y'all playing too much. He got that 2-year-old energy with a $38 trillion debt. He got that 2-year-old energy with all your leaders on the pedophile list. 2-year-old energy. And you killing disabled people, the police are, because they not trained right. And you got all that money, it take a few extra $1,000 to train them police officers, and you ain't training your cops with 2-year-old energy. And then you wonder what's wrong with America, the world, what's wrong with us. 2-year-old energy. Don't hit the girl on the arm. If you manhandling a female and you a dude when you go on a date with her, then you wonder why you can't get her to come back on a date with you, or why she gon', unless she a tomboy, have dyke herself. You don't manhandle no girl, man. You gotta be gentle with a woman in every way, at all times, with your speech, with your words, with your everything, with your thoughts, with your movements. You see what I'm saying? That's the appropriate energy. You can't have no 2-year-old energy, man. A little kid energy. Hey, we gonna get you back. I'm mad at you. Hey, little kid energy. What's up, baby? From London? What's up? The UK in the house. I heard London was the hideaway, baby. Real talk. That's what somebody told me. They said London was that city. They said, Ghost, when you get on that plane and you cross that pond, they said the first city you need to touch down in is London. They said you touch down in London, you'll be in NYC in Europe. I said, bet. You know, you got to start with NYC. 2026, we starting with NYC, but we going to out west. We going to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Hey, tax the rich, baby. The new shirt's coming soon. Hold on a second. No, boy. You see Ghost Rider, he be eating too much, man, getting crumbs on my... That's that 2-year-old energy. And he got crumbs on the shirt. Hey, tax the rich, baby. We going out to going to the West Coast. Got that new tax the rich apparel coming soon. Yes, sir, indeed. I'm gonna be dressed just like this, but the shirt gonna say tax the rich. You know, so I'm gonna dress just like this, but look, man, I got a green sweater back here, bro. I'm gonna get a ghost on it. The ghost, baby. The ghost came to Sleepy Hollow. Put them boys to sleep. The ghost came to Sleepy Hollow and took the headless horseman's head. Pakistan, East London, man. Shout out Pakistan, East London. Real talk, though. Oh, man, I'm out in New York City, man. Big NYC. You know what I'm saying? Right up the street from New York City. Metropolitan. Westchester County. Yes, indeed. Man, I've been in Westchester County, man. I don't even know. I can't even tell you, man. I can't say September. I did get to New York in September, though. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I ain't been in Westchester County the whole time, though. On everything. Yeah, I'm in New York, man. You feel me? NYC. You know what I'm saying? Look, this what you do, man. You want to get on with Ghostwriter, man. I just want to let y'all know. Channel membership start at $2.99. All you got to do is hit the button with the $sign in it. Look, man, I'm feeling generous this morning. Oh, man, I was just finna gift y'all, man. I was finna give y'all a gift. I really was. I had to be on my old phone. I was finna add 5 channel members to the channel, man. I was finna give 5 channel memberships, man. I'm gonna have to do it next time, next live stream, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do it because Saturday we gonna be talking real sports, bro. I'm gonna be on here talking for 3 hours. Prepared content. You know what I'm saying? And then next week, you know what I'm saying? I got a live stream or 2, but I'm really focused on episode 3, Jasmine for Texas, baby. We gotta get Miss Jasmine, man, up into well, she gonna still be in DC, but we just gotta get her in the halls of Senate, man. We need that seat go blue for Jasmine. I ain't no Republican or no Democrat, but for Jasmine, I'm gonna be a whole Democrat. We need that seat blue for Jazzy. Governor Abbott, I love you, baby. You gonna have to let me get this one. Real talk, baby. I love you, baby, but you gonna have to let me get this one for Jasmine. That's my girl. Y'all see that? That snowflakes. Real talk, though. Roll them things down, boy. Hey, real talk, though, that snow blowing. It's blowing. You see it back there, boy. Yeah, ghost out here. Justice fighter. Yeah, boy. Yeah, look, watch. What it say? What that thing say, boy? Can y'all see it? Yeah, boy, 23 degrees, justice fighter out here, boy. But look, with that sun, though, that sun make it to where that 23 degree, it don't really, you could survive with that sun, even with it being that cold. You could survive with that sun. If that sun gone and it's cold like that, you dead. And within an hour, on my mama, you gonna die out here. You would die out here, boy. The people from up here, they know I'm not from up here, so that's why it's a little more intense for me. But bro, it's that cold. Y'all never get that cold where I'm from. When people die, God, no, it ain't never that cold. It might get too hot, somebody will die, but it ain't gonna get too cold. But yeah, man. Happy New Year, Holly girly. Baby, baby, baby. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. My boy said no sound. You gonna get some sound real soon, my boy. Real soon. You ready for me? I'm coming now. I'm coming with a 1-2 combo this time, man. Y'all check it out. You ain't seen the 1-2 combo, my litigation style, man. So I'm gonna tell you about the 1-2 combo. Usually what happens is inhumane police action is taken against me, so I file a lawsuit, bam. You know what I'm saying? That's a 2-step process, though, when you suing a city, because you got to file a notice of right with the city, then you file a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a 1-2 combo, but it's not a combo. It's just a 2-step process. My combo for you is right after you get sued this time, I could put handcuffs on the police. Whereas as far as it come to ghostwriter, I file an injunction on you. I sue you 2 times. You know you gonna get sued. You know Sleepy Hollow know they getting served in March. The city, the village clerk, she know that the village gonna get served in March. Okay, I'll sue you before March. You think I gotta wait 90 days? I'm a double tap on you. That's not funny. But Big P Head said, I'm finna double tap on them. Department of War. Yeah, I'm a 2 valid lawsuits. I'll tie your hands. I file an injunction on you. I'll make it to where you pull me over one more time, boy. I'll slap the I had the paperwork already open, waiting to slap the spit out your mouth to North Carolina. I'll slap the spit out your mouth to Pennsylvania, boy. You don't know, but I just ain't open it up like that. I ain't found like if I stay in New York, I'll file an injunction against every police department in this state. Keep pulling me over, you gonna give me the record to get it done. I had a judge issue an order. You ain't gonna pull me over unless it's valid. I promise you. When I finish with you, bro, I'll teach you some stuff about the law. I'm just a paralegal. But I listened when that lawyer trained me, a lawyer. She was a lawyer, an attorney. And she trained me. I saw her more than the preacher. And I went to church 3 times a week. During that time I was going to school, I seen her more than the preacher. We out here, yeah, get them bags, baby. Somebody know, King Fire, there you go. Hey, look, I'm finna come through there, King Fire, though, and I'm looking for my homeboy. I'm finna bless him. I don't even need to buy nothing. It's late Christmas for me. Hey, look, I had 2 of my homeboys yesterday, man, from up here in New York, man. I took them for Applebee's, man, for New Year's Eve, man. I thought that was nice. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it with the homies. And that's just some loyalty stuff because they looked out on me when I didn't have nobody else to look out on me. They looked out on me when I didn't have nobody else to look out on me. So, yeah, I don't have the money for this, y'all, but let's go out for New Year's Eve. I got y'all. I'm going to come in King Fire, do the same thing. They look out on me because when they look out on me, that's who goes loyal. I believe in loyalty. If you got a cheese sandwich and your brother next to you and you don't offer him that half of your cheese sandwich, you going to violate you. See, that's the thing. That's the character you could learn from being poor. You can never learn that from having too much. You could learn that from not having enough. I could teach you a whole lot of stuff, bro. You just got to listen to me talk. I could teach you a lot. Real kings do real things. Yeah, they do. They really do. And I know them kings, there's kings in New York, the Empire State. They don't call New York the Empire State for nothing. New York is full of kings. And if you don't know that, I can't explain that to you no other kind of way besides you got to come here and experience it. You can't go fly to New York City for 7 days. That ain't how you experience it. You got to come up here and put your feet in your plant down. Like I said, I got the battle scars. Get pulled over, get arrested, be a part of the community. Feed some poor people, be a part of the community. That's what Big Ghost did. And I'm telling you, New York is full of kings. The Empire State. They don't call it the Empire State for nothing. That's real. I'm telling you. Look, I'm clowning on Sleepy Hollow, bro. The state police done apprehended me several times. I ain't never sued them. They done dropped charges too. But it ain't just over here where I'm at. Like, this is my safety, my safe zone. Like, nah, I'm saying I was all in the middle of the state. I was in Ithaca, and the state police, when they first grabbed me, I didn't sue them then. It's the Empire State. It's a state of kings. You don't understand that because if you ain't no king or you ain't been out here, one of the two, you ain't been here. When I went home, listen to me. I told my mama this yesterday. This means so much to me to New York. I'll never forget New York because of this. Bro, when I went home, I pulled up in a parking lot at the beach, and I was playing a song. I think the dude was from Kansas. He was a veteran in the military. And he asked me what was wrong with me. I said, man, when I came home, I felt like my people should have saluted me. I'm fighting they fight for justice. You know how many times when we grew up coming up, I heard people say stuff about the police doing this and the police doing that, and this being wrong and that being wrong and that need to be fixed. Well, I'm out here getting arrested for no reason to help fix it. Salute that. If you a king, you gonna salute that. That ain't what they did when I went home. But in New York, they saluted it. Bro, I went in that boy's store one time. These all young black people. I don't see this nowhere. Well, you'll see it in Atlanta. You'll see it in Houston. You'll see it someplace. You know, Turkey Neck. You know, it's some places in Houston. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying up here in Hudson Valley, it's all black people now. Young black people. All young black people in this dispensary. All young black people. Ain't nothing. You got one or two white people in there. Bro, the dude got on a ghost shirt. Bro, I put this on my mama. He got on a ghost shirt. I'm Ghost. Bro, I ain't even got 10,000 subscribers yet to sell the merch, and he got a ghost shirt on. I'm like, man, where did ghost shirt come from? I need the shirt to sell it. I'm Ghost. So I'm in the store, whatever like that. So, you know, I'm already kicking it with him. He cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the store. I'm chopping it up with him. I'm talking about, I told him the story one time about how I was a justice fighter. I told him that story one time, one lawsuit. Little do he know I filed 2 lawsuits since then. He didn't care. Every time I went through that store, he blessed me. Listen to me. Every time I came through that boy's store, he blessed me. If I spent 20, he gave me 50. If I spent 50, he gave me $100 worth of product. Every time I went in his store, he blessed me. I told him one time, he salute me. He know that's a fight that I'm fighting that he ain't got. That's one less fight he got to fight. He salute me, boy. I ain't got nothing else to talk about. When I come in this store, Ghost, what? He say, Ghost, come here, man. Salute me, man. It could be Black Lives Matter. He could be MAGA. I don't know who he is. He could be MAGA. I don't know. It could be Republicans. This is a Republican area in New York. I'm not saying Republican or Democrat. I'm saying he black, but I got some stories for you for some people who ain't black too, when you ready. I got some stories of Ithaca when you ready. Not only was this boy white, he was like a hillbilly white boy. And I don't say it to be racist. I say it because he told me a story about how he got jumped by a bunch of black guys for saying racist stuff. This a white boy. And I'm at the park. I told him the story one time of what I did. And he blessed me on the spot. White boy. But the dudes who came and got me, Hispanic dude and the Egyptian dude, they know what I do. This is the Empire State. If you a king, they gonna salute you. This Jay-Z state, boy. P. Diddy. You feel me? This NYC, this is a city of kings, boy. This city full of kings, boy. Full of them. Empire State, they know how to treat each other. They don't hate each other. It ain't no crabs in the barrel mentality up here. They gonna salute you. It's crazy, though. It's mad big. It ain't like the FBI ain't got support. They got more support here than they do anywhere else. It ain't like NYPD. It ain't like, man, Dummy got an army of cops. It's cops everywhere. But look at Mandami. He the mayor of New York, and he gonna ride with me. They said he didn't even like the police. This the Empire State, boy. You wonder why Ghost still out here. This the Empire State. Real talk. This state full of kings. Everywhere, all over the state. I could tell you about my boy King Fire. You know what I'm saying? He a king. I could tell you about my boy Orlando and Habibi. They kings. Muslims, Christians, they kings, boy. This the Empire State. I'm just being real with you. What's up, Paul? What's up, baby? All races. It don't matter what race you are. King Fire, he already know. It's the Empire State, baby. You gotta be here. You gotta be here to know. You know, you gotta, if you're not from here, you just don't know. You gotta be from here to know. I didn't know. When somebody said the Empire State, oh, that's just a slogan on a tag. What's that mean? I think they take it serious up here. Walk around here in New York and ask them. They take that serious. And they act like it too. City of Kings. It's New York City. Ain't no city in the world. It's 3 cities. New York City is in 3 states. New York City is across the river in Jersey. And New York City is going back the other way in Connecticut too, in Greenwich. That's New York City too. It's about 25 million people. It's one big, ginormous. Ain't no city in the world like it. It's the greatest city in the world. It's in the Empire State. I got an Empire State of mind, and I'm in the Empire State. You don't understand that. I'm not just playing when I say that. I'm so serious. And King Fire, they'll never understand that, my boy. They'll never get it. They could never understand that unless they from up here. Or they be like Ghost Rider. I experience everybody culture. Like they say Empire State, I don't know what they mean for real, though. What's that mean? You the Empire State. What? And New York ain't got no king. But that's what New York run, y'all. New York run, y'all. New York run America. Ain't no other mayor gonna be like, man, dummy. He is America's mayor. And just like California governor is America's governor. You know what I'm saying? I've been explicit about that. That's America's mayor. This America's city. This New York City, boy. It's the city of kings. It's the Empire State. And that sound all good and stuff, but you just gotta understand the way Trump from. It's a city of kings, bro. I'm telling you, the way they move, the way they behave, it's the city of kings. Quality learning centers. You trying to be funny, though. You trying to be funny. President Trump, no. This President Trump state. I'm saying, somebody saying something about going to Ohio. That's where JD from. I'm saying this President Trump state, this his city. It's a city of kings, baby. It's NYC. The Empire State. If you ain't from the Empire State, I don't expect you to salute me. I didn't understand that. I gotta go to Cali. I think they'll salute me in Cali. They saluted me the little time I was in Illinois. Man, Big Gretchen, what big governor with me? Gretch, if you weren't married, I'll come take you out on a date. I'm dead serious. Hey, Michigan governor, if she wasn't married, I would take her on a date. I'd come find her for real. You show her how it feel to be treated like a woman again like a young woman. Real talk, I show love to Big Gretch. Because I'm telling you, the love I got in Michigan, I done told this story millions of times. It's unbelievable how much love Michigan showed me. But I got escorts from state troopers in Michigan. You think I'm playing, bruh? Bruh, South Beach in Michigan, on Lake Michigan. And this is during the summer. Well, it was like August, but bro, I'm talking about packed. Bro, I'm talking about the beach closed. They got gates up on the beach. The first night I went there, the gate was closed. I don't know what happened, but the second night I start showing up and they start opening the gate. I see other people can't be closed that they were opening up the parts for me, dog. I put this on everything I love. I told this story plenty of times. So much love, bro. I cried when I was finna leave Portage, Michigan. That hurt me. I thought that was my home. I was thinking, sad something. Bro, you think I'm fucking dead serious? I thought that I had got, bro, you know, we the people, and I fell in love with Portage. I could tell you some stories. You know that song Gunna had, You Gon' Forever Be Mine? That was my song for Portage. And for them 4 girls, too. You gon' forever be mine. You feel me? Yeah. What you think? And you talking about Michigan ain't nothing but white girls. What? Bro, I went to, look, Western Michigan. Bro, and I'm talking about she the prettiest girl I done seen since, well, you know, I done seen a lot of girls, but I'm talking about she the prettiest girl, bro. Like I seen, bro, I'm talking about, bro, I promise you. She was a 30. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to buy a vape. It's like $30. And she trying to buy it for me. You gon' forever be mine. I'm talking about, bro, I done got so much love from all of he said some bunnies. Bro, listen, I feel you out in Michigan, but like, you know, it's black girls too, though. You just gotta go to Detroit. Cause man, like you talking about some girls though, like real talk though. Cause women, queens. You know what I'm saying? You know that's why I love Jasmine. That's my baby. That's my wife. Jasmine, my wife though. Nah, I was just playing, not really, but yeah, but I was just moving though. But yeah, man, like I love women though. Like I feel like women can't fire out film. I feel like women is God's gift to man. That's the greatest gift God could give a man is a woman. That's the greatest gift God could give a man is a woman. A good woman too, man. The greatest gift. You can't get no greater gift than a good woman. What other gift he'll give you? The greatest gift God could give a man is a good woman. With my whole heart, I believe that. Whole heart. You said I'm laying smack. Well, you know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. A true queen. That's right, my boy. Hey, well, the Magic Mountain, you still listening, though. You don't have to. You choosing to. That's an active choice for you to listen or not listen. You making a decision. hey, you ain't got to, but you making a decision to listen or not listen, bro. It's on you. That's an active choice for you to listen, man. So you must understand something. My boy King Fire ain't having no kind of problems understanding me. Well, I feel you, but it might not be for you. It might not be for you, though, man. Real talk. It might not be for you. It might be. Or it might not be. Who knows? I guess you got to keep listening to find out. My man said inequality learning centers. That's so funny, man. That's too funny. You said in New York, you can find out. You can find out. Anytime you're ready, you can find out. I know that though, King Fire. Most of them, they won't get it. They never will. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. I mean, it's like it's only so much that you could do to help somebody to understand something. You know what I'm saying? It's only so much you could say to help people to see where you're coming from. And then after that, I mean, some will get it, but most won't. The ones who do, those are the ones who like kindred spirits, like minds, and you just rock with them. You rock with the real. Then you call them the real. Who knows? They might not be real. The Magic Mountain might be the real one. But I'm saying I can't, if I don't understand where the Magic Mountain coming from, though. But I understand where King Fire coming from. The Magic Mountain can't understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? So I said we can't make that connection. Oh, you talking about the language, the way I'm saying it, man? I don't know. It's just the culture. I don't think that's a black or a white thing, man. That's just a culture thing. You gotta understand that, man. Y'all want to take a ride? Cruising with Ghost Rider, y'all. I'm gonna stay live with y'all, man. Let's take a ride. That's just a culture thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the culture. It depends on where you're from. You know, it's a lot of stuff that other people say that I hear people say that I don't understand them. I don't understand, like, but I still, you know, I like learning new stuff. I like learning new cultures. I like learning new things. I like being around new people. That's just me, though. You know, some people do and some people don't, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, y'all, we finna take a ride. You know what I'm saying? I like trying to take y'all to, like, I don't want to say my secret places, but, you know, on the We the People tour, y'all, I took y'all all over America to all kind of great, beautiful locations. You know what I'm saying? This place right here where I'm going, yeah, man, we probably about out our service area. I see some mountains back here. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know, usually you get into the mountains, like it start getting real pretty. But just like it's getting pretty, the signal's getting worse too. But I think I remember being over here the other day, though. If I'm not mistaken. It's just everything is white, man. It's just everything because it snowed. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I wish I could show y'all. Oh, man. That's a good place to go. I wish I could show y'all everything I'm seeing, man. You know what I'm saying? So you could experience the whole culture. It ain't no way in the world I'm trying to climb up these, but it look like we gonna have to do. So, guys, I'm gonna probably just I'm gonna hit a circle here real shortly. It's nice out here, dog. Got a couple mansions out here. They said the hottest New Year's Eve party, gala, dinner, and dancing back there. All of that is for last year or yesteryear. All the holidays is done and over with. We passed all of this. All right now. I'm looking for a lake, a frozen lake. Is there a frozen lake somewhere around here? It's a nice little community, though, man. It really is. Okay, I think I know. I think I see. Let's see. I don't have nobody behind me, so I think I could whip this turn. even in the snow. Yeah, I think I could whip it. All right, so we whipped the turn. And let's see, where are we at right here? This is like a little bar and grill. So we're going to turn down right here. It look like it's Main Street, but you know, in the town so small. I mean, Main Street is like, but that's what I'm looking for right here, guys. This is the road. Because I want to show y'all some stuff. It's so gorgeous, man. I mean, it's unbelievably gorgeous. I'm kind of excited to show y'all. I mean, it's really nothing. Because, I mean, I see it all the time. I be out here all the time. But, I mean, I haven't went live from here. I don't know if this is the best place to see because of the snow. Let's see. But I think we can see it. It don't look as cool because everything's snowed under. But let's go back here and see what's going on. Cruising with Ghost Rider, guys. Cruising in the snow. In upstate New York. It ain't upstate, y'all. It's the tri-state here. Let's go check it out. Oh, man. Bro, it's so cold out here, man. I feel like, woo. How Rick Ross be saying it, woo. Guys, y'all see that area back there? Hold on, let me see. I'm going to stop being a chicken and go closer. See, pray I don't fall down in the snow, guys, because I think I've fallen in it before. And it is hard. But I'm braving all of this for y'all. Cold, wet feet and everything. I don't want to go too far. But if you guys look down there, you'll see that's supposed to be water. Or that is water. So that is a lake right there, but of course it's iced out. It is frozen over. I wouldn't advise walking down there. I wouldn't advise walking down there at all because, you know what I'm saying, you're going to fall in the ice. It's not that thick. But yeah, y'all. That's the lake. You know what I'm saying? Look at my feet. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get out of here again. Y'all see the ice? This snow right here in particular. Y'all, we want to thank God. That would have been a hard fight on that snow. I'm telling you, it's so cold. It's so wet. But, that snow in particular have been there, I know, for at least a week or two. All right, let me see where I'm going, y'all, because I really, I kind of know the area a little bit, but I ain't really been in this area too much. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no GPS, but I just started showing y'all that lake because I knew it was going to be froze over like that. It was so cool. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different dangers that you have up here that you don't have where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? We don't never have a situation where, you know what I'm saying, you can have a little kid wander out on that little pond or that little lake back there. You know what I'm saying? Not paying no attention. Y'all just look at the surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Just a little small town, but it's snowed out. You can have a little kid wander off on that little lake back there, and I'm saying they're not paying attention, and that little child be living with God. That child be with God. Because I'm telling you, anything that go out there on that lake, I'm trying to tell you, it's not going to make it. Anything that go out there on that lake is not going to survive, but it's so nice, though. It's super gorgeous, though. I promise you, look. I'm going to turn back in here. Because this back here is real, real nice. And this is another area where I can see it really well. Cruising with Ghost Rider, big baby. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never did no episode like this where I'm actually taking y'all something. Somebody talking about a chilling stuck. That's what I'm saying. You got people, grown men, bro. You got a mentality. That's that 2-year-old mentality, man. You got to rewind the live stream and see what I was talking about. That 2-year-old mentality, that child mentality. But look, man. Y'all know I've been showing y'all the lakes and the rivers and the oceans and the mountains and the valleys and the streams. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing that for y'all for the last how long, y'all? Well, guys, that is so dangerous because you might not could tell, but if you keep walking out there, that is water, straight water. The reason why I say it's so dangerous, guys, because people don't, how would you know that? You know what I'm saying? If you look at that, that just looks like one just snow, you know what I'm saying? Just one beautiful winter wonderland snow place. That's what it looks like. You see what I'm saying? But when you see those green things over, if you look straight across, you see the boats. Those boats over there across where those houses are on water. So right past those boats and all the way across to the middle where my finger is water, but you can't tell. Like me telling y'all that out here, y'all be like, oh man, he crazy. Y'all know that. That's stuff that y'all already know. But I'm saying, like, this is waterfront right now, guys, in New York. If you want to go to a waterfront in New York right now, this is waterfront. That's not a field with just snow. That's waterfront. It's crazy, huh? Yeah, boy. Cut that heat on them feet. Get that water and stuff, because that snow is wet, man. It's pretty, but it's wet. But yeah, man, it's Ghost Rider, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all streaming with me today. 4 hours, man. 2026, man, we here. You know what I'm saying? I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. You know what I'm saying? For all the people who are in the fight, y'all keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? All the people that are fighting for justice, y'all keep fighting for justice, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep living your life. All my Christians, keep praising God. You know, when we get to California and we saying tax the rich, you know what I'm saying? And the sun's shining and I got tens of thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna be praising God. But, you know, we in New York, I only got a few hundred or so, you know what I'm saying? And it snowed out, but we still praising God. This is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. You know what I'm saying? I thank the Lord for everything he has done for me, man, for my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed and thankful. You know, you might not could tell or it might not seem like it, but the people who be around me, chilling with me in this situation, in this journey I'm living in, they see it too, man. They see the blessings in my life. They see where I'm going and where I'm headed and why I'm in the situation I'm in, fighting for justice. And I'm just thankful for God for all of it. Most importantly, we thank God for another year, 2026. This isn't a year for us to go get back on the Epstein list or to add 38 trillion more in our debt or to be even bigger cowards towards China. You know what I'm saying? This is the year for American greatness, American exceptionalism. We can only do that as if we accept positions from people like Ghost, who are fighters, who are here to fight for our country, to fight for our freedom, a real patriot who really loves his country. New York, baby. Beware of the dangers of the water. Where does the water start, y'all? You guys who are from up here, how can you tell where the water starts? It's got to be a way to tell. The lake is snowed out. There's snow on the lake. How the fish are surviving on the lake? Y'all, we'll be back on Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Picks and Parlays, episode 1. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all then. I love each and every last one of y'all. Y'all be blessed. And if y'all up here, y'all stay warm, man. See y'all Saturday.